life here. Mr. Speedrunner is going to go away now. Oh, that was a horrible thing to leave on. He just said that he blew his time window for that run, so he was no longer on a potential world record run, but he was still going to finish it for the fans.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. I admire the determination of speedrunners, though, because that's like an hour-long playthrough, and he's like, I'll finish it, even though he blew the chance at the record.
Here's my notes. You need to be in my face again. Let me put this over here. No.
You gotta realize, for the speedrunners, for those really big games, where it's like an hour-long speedrun, you're basically spinning a plate for an hour straight, and if you twitch just once, you gotta start over.
So we only have 4. Okay, we're missing a... Tanya.
What?
That's all we're missing in here. Yeah.
Oh, right, yes. Because I have to log in, because that is a thing that happens.
I actually fixed it so you can actually grab the character now. As well, too.
I gotta re-grab the URL, the IP address.
It should be somewhere, if it hasn't been eaten.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Connecting. What's the name of that game? Crypt of the Necrodancer, that's what it was. The music you've got playing somehow is reminding me of Crypt of the Necrodancer. I would like to point out that in Crypt of the Necrodancer, that storekeeper, he has a set of lungs on him.
Yeah, considering you can hear him singing outside through the gold walls.
Oh, I just realized someone added their level wrong.
Levels! I didn't ever leveled. I was busy with my computer exploding.
Yeah, it's what you're level 2. From that says right there. But...
I did it. Alright, did it apply my key? Or did I just have to keep track of that in my head?
Maybe you see. Might have to keep the track in your head, but I did make sure you're able to grab it. The reason why I'm saying that someone did their thing wrong, some reason on... Wait, I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna reopen it. Oh, never mind. My brain stopped misbehaving. Anyways. Meaning brain. Barbara Zim's character still level 1.
I'll get to it when I get to it.
Okay.
What am I getting to?
Level 2. For your character. Unless you want to be considered underpowered.
I don't know. Weren't you accusing me last week of being overpowered?
No, she was saying you were difficult to balance around. There's a difference.
Oh, yeah. Fair.
Because I'm not used to it. Sound like after I get a better explanation, I understand. Nah, it's not overpowered. It sounds like a very odd wizard.
Wait, when did my dex turn into plus... Oh my god. I've got a +6 to dex now.
How?
How?
I don't know. How do I check the math? Where do I look that up?
Did you increase anything?
Well, let's see, I'm getting a plus... I think what it is, I'm getting +4 dex because I have 18, and then I'm getting +2 from proficiency.
That makes sense.
I may end up more agile than the Sable eventually. I'm coming for you, Zim.
Or noping away. Like that one last episode. Because of the, the...
Hold the freaking grinder, yeah.
Yep. Now you can move an extra 10 feet now. So you can definitely nope out of there if you wanted to.
Alright, I'm gonna check in on Maki. They're offline. Oof.
Anything else online?
Well, most of us are here. Not all, but like half the group.
I see a Maki on the phone.
Well, we got Max back. Timber's here, and Night Trouter's what character again?
I am Shiro.
Shiro,
Yeah.
yes.
Remember, it's NPC's character's fine. I just forgot to refresh the character thingy.
Yeah, actually, on that note, yeah, if you ever feel like you're being kind of sidelined, don't be afraid to say something.
Okay. I won't be paying much to the stream as much, but I'll be paying attention to Discord a lot in the game because I'm trying to keep track of my notes. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like if I had another screen, which I do, but sadly I have no way to put it on the wall. But I'm worried if I plug that in, the power of my room would die.
Just one or cord. Click.
Well, there.
Camera zooms out. Camera zooms out. Your whole house goes dark. Zooms out. Neighborhood goes dark. Zooms out. The whole city goes dark.
No, it's a very old house. I'm worried that the light already flickers in my room.
Fun thing. You know the huge blackout that hit the New York, Michigan, Vermont, that area?
Word of our community's
That
acclaim
it was
spreads.
like a decade ago now, so you might not know it, but that huge blackout, we were living in Lansing at the time, and Dad had plugged in a car battery charger no more than 30 seconds before the power outage happened. And Mom would not let him live it down for like a year. Like, you just took out power for the entire city.
That's so funny.
That's just unfortunate timing.
Killed the city. Or a good chunk of the city or something. Oh, wait, it actually sounds like it took out a state or two.
Yeah. Because
just sticking a car battery?
Well,
That's
it obviously wasn't just from him. The grid was straining and it was at maximum load, and one particular section must have overloaded and it caused a cascade, because normally what the grid does is if one section overloads, it falls back to the neighboring grids. It distributes the load between them. So you've got, let's say, 100 watts. It then gets chopped up between 3 neighboring grids, so they each take 33 more. But each of them were sitting at 80, so now each of those is at 113. They just overloaded. All 3 of those go down. Well, now you've got 9 that just got that load pushed onto them. Those go down, and it just cascades through the system.
Woo! Yay! We need to be more efficient with power. Anyways. It's kind of hard when you have to completely reconstruct a house from scratch. Just to get to your wires.
Anyways, timer's at 0.
Yep, it is. Didn't someone conk out?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Serpent's Lullaby Dungeons and Dragons.
It's lullaby. What?
At
We
this
will
point it is.
relax, listen to my soothing voice, and all drift off into a deep, deep slumber.
And not him face planting into his desk.
Anyways, hello everybody and welcome to the stream. I'm Razim and this is Serpent's Fable Dungeons and Dragons. I will turn it over now to Night Trotter. Shiro. Go ahead. I forgot to update the donation goal, so I'll fix that in a moment.
Well, last session we had a random gift come out of nowhere and had a bag full of tasty treats that I had my fill of. While my Pine Martyr friend kind of chased another member of a party around with what appeared to be a very loud, annoying tool that apparently was very scary to said party member that was being chased. That went on for quite some while, and it was partially interrupted by some guards from the nearby town. And so we took care of those guards. The chase that the Pine Martin was doing continued, and the rest of the party proceeded into the town to rescue the people we were meant to rescue. We managed to break them out. I was kind of distracted by a bone, so I actually don't know what was going on inside, and we just got the rest of the members out, and we escorted them back to the monastery without much trouble, without any other incidents occurring, and we are currently at the base of the monastery, from last I know.
I had a wonderful map and visual aids and markers and all that stuff. And I was gonna have this perfect thing for the recap. And then my computer exploded.
Yep.
And the map was on that computer.
Backup map is on mine, but I don't know.
Angel does have a backup of the file, but she doesn't have the proper knowledge or software to use it. So once I'm able to get my computer back online, we will have a nice map. It'll show all of the stuff, what's been going on, where we've been. But for the time being, it's locked in a file that she doesn't have the ability to open.
At the moment, or if I do, I wouldn't know how to actually figure out how to explain it.
Oh, after the stream, I could walk you through how to access it if you have Kim.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I guess we continue up the magical stairs to the actual church.
Yes.
Which, by the way,
Some
the church
reason-
used to be a monastery, now it's a church. It was originally supposed to be a church, and
Something weird
I
happened.
can't even begin to try and explain it all because, yeah. Hi, everybody!
The time-space continuum is fuzzy when you have two DMs.
Yeah. Now we just have this. And casually, the little group of rescued rabbit individuals are just going to go up the steps and report what they did. With the party.
Yeah, I'm going to quickly and diligently make my way straight to the Grandmaster and let him know what happened.
As everyone casually follows behind, more likely, or whatever they feel like doing.
Timbo will stay at the bottom of the thing and make sure everybody makes stuff okay.
Let's see.
It has probably been a few days, hasn't it?
It's been 4 days, 3 days, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
we skipped ahead the entire trip, and the stuff that was supposed to happen as the result of certain things that had happened, because we were just trying to wrap the stream up quickly before.
Oh, that's okay though. Oh. Well, I guess you guys are going back into the church. Like, report what you guys your findings or whatever you feel, and maybe have a snack.
Yeah, I already said I hurried right up.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else gonna need to go up there? Or interaction with the situation?
I'm fine shadowing the back of the pack.
That's fine.
Angel is going to be running around, sniffing at various things, eager to have this journey almost over.
Temple will also go with the party, or he's just going to stand there menacingly.
I thought I'd get a nice little reaction out of that, but okay.
Sorry, I actually didn't hear what you said. I got pulled into a quick side thing there.
Yeah. But also when you guys get there, there's a group of individuals ready to give the group a cleaning. Because what they experienced down at that town.
Now, when you say cleaning, just like, oh, here, let me tend your wounds, or is it like full delousing?
That. Full delousing.
Of course.
And some of them are not going to be very happy about it.
Just hold your breath, assume the position, and wait.
Yep. Because you're covered in filth, though, makes most certain the naked apes sick. Or it's humans.
Yeah, I fully expect quarantine procedures because the rabbits could potentially be carriers.
Yeah, even though it doesn't seem to actually do anything to them. So that's what's pretty much entourage of that. Of them just literally trying to get the party and the guests that came with them to take baths. To try to get them clean before they actually can do anything else in the church. There you go. How anyone gonna struggle with this?
Shira?
Angel
I'm
will...
going to... Sorry, go ahead.
I gotta check on space engineers in a moment.
Okay.
I forgot that I had it opened on my laptop and I was facing to empty space, and I just glanced over and now my ship is suddenly facing towards a planet. I'm not moving, but I don't know how I got turned around.
The ship's just like, I so badly wanna. It'll make such a big boom.
Anyways, Angel will thoroughly resist.
Yeah, but you're still gonna get a whole bunch of bunnies chasing after you, trying to get you to clean.
I'm going to try and make a stealth check to hide away from being cleaned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're gonna have one hell of a hard time trying to catch Angel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. They're gonna try.
I just saw the picture that Timber posted. This is accurate to what's going on.
I don't think that is going to save you, Hero.
Yeah.
They're bunnies.
Nice. I think I can run faster.
And here, for the first time in recorded history, we see a pack of rabbits descending upon a lone wolf.
Trying with, sponges and, get the other
I'm gonna be trying to run away, just like Angel is. I have decent speed as well.
I know.
Actually, Temple will not resist.
No, because he's unclean. He's covered with... And the way they'll explain it to him, he's covered in heretic germs.
Doesn't know what a drum is, but get the heresy off of me.
That's pretty much how they explained that to Timber. Then they kind of walked them off to somewhere else to give him a nice warm,
it's all
comforting.
going according to plan.
I
Also,
did not want to clean.
What's funny? Also, you realize something also gets removed that feels amazing some reason, but you don't know why. A thing on a certain object that you have around your neck.
Timber will be very displeased by this.
But confused, more likely. But
He'd
he
probably
never.
be hostile the moment someone tried to take it off.
Yeah, it's important to note. Is this something that you two discussed before?
Yeah.
I've discussed this, but he wears it for religious reasons.
Yeah, but they were only taking off to clean them. Because even though it might be a hard time.
Keep it on.
Yeah, but sadly, because they have to clean every inch of him. Which
I don't even think it can come off. I think it's like welded on.
Now, you're dealing with monks here.
Trying to squeeze it off of his head.
Just dip him in olive oil and then slide it off.
And so pretty much what they're doing is that pretty much Rosalia was also stopped by that, but he didn't mind. You fully obliged taking the bath before we were able to talk to the.
Yeah, I fully understand the reasons for it. I'm not going to hesitate.
No, pretty much just last ones. Sadly, the only one I know that they more likely got away, anyways, because they're too fast, and more likely went up in a tree somewhere around the monastery or on the roof.
You can just insert the Benny Hill music right here.
Yep. So it actually sadly, someone's maybe not. I know someone's going to struggle the whole time, though. He maybe more likely got caught at one point. True.
Why am I picturing that in half an hour after I'm done meeting with the Grand Master, that we're going to see one very soaked, very annoyed Sable and 10 rabbits with migraines.
Yep.
They're not catching him.
I know. But Mentor's sadly, they're not that skilled at catching you, but the one wouldn't actually care at this point, because only thing he would actually do is using a alternative that isn't wet.
Angel's running up to the roof of the building.
I know. It's
I'm
just sadly, you're going to be constantly shooed out of the building if you don't get it cleaned, though.
I'd like to see them try.
So that's going to be the struggle with them. They're still going to try. It's just, or they're just going to dump water on it. Oh. Anyways, I guess everyone mostly who managed to get clean is clean.
I didn't want to get clean.
But you did but you were giving a treat, though.
I would prefer not to be clean than get a treat.
Dungeon Master.
The sanctity that is treats.
Is it one of the? It's again. Well, they know he's a dog. More likely, they gave him some sort of cow bone.
Timber was trying to get
Dungeon Master.
Yes.
Can I roll athletics for dog wet shake?
Really? Do you really have to?
I guess if he's going for how big the AoE is.
Yes. Temple was waiting.
Oh, he was waiting. He was banking all that water. He was storing it up.
Okay. More likely, they more likely got away when they knew you were going to do that, anyways.
Well,
But
they would have to know that he was going to do it.
Yeah, but they were just, but they're got your arm. Right now, they're cleaning your armor.
Yeah. Well, somebody's getting wet. I don't know who.
I'm just waiting for the athletics check to happen.
Yeah.
I'm looking for it.
It'd be under skills.
You managed to dry yourself off decently, but you're still vaguely kind of wet. As in slightly damp.
Wet paladin smell.
wet dog smell, actually.
Oh, okay. Blame the paladin. I see how it is.
Yeah, but at least they managed to dry the in warm, comfy towels.
It smells like raw meat and bone ash.
Yep. Anyways, since like generally most everyone's done at them dealing with the cleaning, that actually managed to get clean. So now, if Roselia wants to go talk to the Grandmaster, they can.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do.
Angel is going to climb in through one of the windows and sit on top of one of the bookshelves in the Grandmaster's chambers.
I mean,
at least I remember him having a bunch of bookshelves.
Yeah, he does. But he actually knows you're there, but you know they're
he's
gonna
not
chase
trying
you.
He's not trying to hide. He knows
He's
they
just
can't
saying
catch
jokingly
him.
that they're gonna my underlings are gonna chase you everywhere, just to let you know that.
They can try.
I'm just waiting for the Grandmaster to be walking past and just whoosh, waterball, and then continue walking.
No, he actually doesn't at the moment, long as someone doesn't touch them.
Actually, no, it wouldn't be that because the books. So he'd probably just be like Purify or something.
Yeah, that's only it's the magical thing, the reason that said there's a way to get what's his name clean without a bath. You just have to go to the right individual.
Anyways. So, we're back, and it was just as bad as you thought. If not worse.
How sick were they?
Very. There were only like 4 guards, and even they were off their game.
So, they're alone, with no one protecting them.
If we didn't have a choice, the guards weren't about to let us just take slaves.
I know, but even though they don't like us, but to be good on it is actually do a good deed. But
Did leave I at least 2 of the guards unconscious, but the Festian he needs to work on his grip.
yeah, he's a bit strong individual.
I noticed.
That's why he usually deals with much bigger creatures than a human being. Maybe he wasn't even good at holding back.
So
it's alright though.
Oh, the bird! The big bird. What's the news on that?
He's fine. Hanging out in the stables at the moment. He doesn't understand that we're not food now.
Okay. If he were to see me, would it be like, you're the one that killed me, I'm now going to peck your eyes out?
No, it doesn't consider remember, it's a brain of a damn chicken.
Okay.
And also the child. So.
I don't tend to think of things that big as having small brains.
Only thing I know, it's not really stupid. More likely, it will be afraid of you more than actually wanting to attack you.
Okay,
and
fair.
As soon as he says something about something big having a small brain, the camera just pans over the Timbal, and he's like trying to pet himself down because he's all floofy.
And he has his armor clean and ready for him to put it back on.
Just struggling to put the helmet back on, but his mane is too poofed out to fit.
Pretty much. That's why he's maybe down there trying to get dressed and also sensor bar.
Anyways,
Man, I've been hunting way too good. I think I ate too many heretics.
Anyways,
just your muscles are getting too big. That's all.
Anyways, back to anyone else want to do anything, and also the one that can't really talk right now. You want me to dictate what he's going to be doing? In other words, Max. So he's just gonna. I guess he's just standing there waiting for you guys to come back. I guess he's been hanging out up here with the, I guess the, Grand Master at the moment, because he's just kind of just doing little, I guess, notes on what's going on, because he found a lot of interesting things. If you want to ask him what he's been doing, why you guys were dealing with the sick people, it's up to you. But other than that, it seems the only thing the Grandmaster has a huge. He seems very concerned about something. Very, very concerned.
Give me a moment. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna assume I noticed that right away.
Yeah, but it's to the point. It's the the traditional sad bunny.
So, got something on your mind?
I know they hate us, but I have not seen any nobles down in that city.
And we didn't see any sort of response from security at all. No one was on the streets. The whole place was locked down.
Huh. I'm worried that I know you just went there, you maybe don't want to go back, but I really want to know what caused them to be that way. Because the Festians did visit one other time, and you guys trying to help them out with whatever illness they have that got shooed away. I could go back. I can guarantee that people would die before they got a single shackle on me, and I wouldn't be susceptible to the disease. Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's reason I need somebody to guard the town so I can send a request from the capital.
And we're the only people with the skills and availability
to protect it right now.
What about Max? I guess he's kind of stuck with us, and we have no way to keep him safe from getting infected.
Yeah, I know. I also gonna have him doing his own little quest on the side, because it seems that he found some interesting object, but also he seems to got himself a new bear friend. But
bear?
You just see this, like, you don't know if it looks like a bear crossed with a... That my reference I had. It's in here.
In Demeter's name, Maximilian, what have you set loose upon this cursed land?
The bear just goes like, oh wow, is able to talk.
Well, that's horrifying.
But I don't eat bunny. Use intelligence. He seems just to confuse himself.
I'm just waiting for Max to say something here.
Yeah, but let's wait for what he's gonna do. I found him on the way back, kind of. When he was on they went to go check out something in the ship the way as well.
Oh, wait, are you relaying things for Max right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
Just remember other reason. But that's so don't worry about it right now though.
Yeah, the voice chat problem's got it.
Mm-hmm. So
sorry, I did not realize what was going on.
Because that's where he found it over, and he more likely found it over on the way back to the church. And it seemed being able to speak this like the other two animal individuals, or actually three.
So a noble animal. All right. I guess that's an asset.
Yeah, seems to be very well behaved, unlike the other ones. Maybe because he was originally something else, because of the collar around his neck.
Yes, the bones for the crashed ship. I hadn't even thought of that. That's
the collar on his neck is related to sigil related to Adele.
That's not what I was responding to. Look in
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they buried them.
At this point, you want us to head back out, but we just spent 3 days on the road. I would like to spend at least one night just recuperating before heading back out again. It was 3 days there and 3 days back. We are exhausted.
Maybe you.
Yeah, but generally, like, yeah, you don't mind me recuperating. It's just I'm worried about them, something attacking them. Like, we're taking a break. I know you guys are tired, but I'll give you extra free rations because we just got some shipment of relations from your location and as well as this location to bring
No,
with you.
we can we can forage enough to fend for ourselves. You've got to deal with a whole bunch of people that are, well, they've been well fed the last couple days, but they were at death's door when we found them, so
Yeah, that's what I. Don't worry, all the priests are dealing with that. So, I guess the only thing request is to don't at least someone be over there at least for a good 3 days, because it'll take about a little 3 days for you guys to go back, but you need to wait about 4-ish over there. Then the individuals from the capital will come over and be able to relieve you guys.
yeah. Now, when you say capital, the forces that are supposed to be defending that town come from the human capital, don't they?
No. Because if you saw that in certain parts of that city was blocked off from the rest of that kingdom.
Okay, I can't tell when you're speaking as the Grandmaster when you're speaking as the DM.
Sorry. Is this the Grandmaster is just telling you that the areas have been blocked off from the rest of the kingdom. From the looks of it, from the last time the Fessians went over there.
And the only guards that we found were the guards at the gate.
Uh-huh.
They put him in a box to wait for him to die.
If you understand what I'm feeling very concerned about. I know they don't like us, but still.
Any non-human bandit is going to look at that town and just see a giant treasure chest waiting to be opened.
Pretty much.
Someone dropped out of chat.
I think it was, what's it saying, because you seem to disconnect over here too. On
Yep.
the other.
Yeah, Max lost connection.
Oh, reconnected over here. Over there, now let's see if they poof back in here.
There you go, back.
He's been having internet hiccups for the last several days.
Got it.
Anyways, back to what we did. Program.
I would like to at least have a couple hours to
Relax a little bit before you go. You do get allowed to have a night rest here before you can go back.
So I would like to rest, recuperate, and I would like to focus on a few things. I've been reading through the books and scrolls that I was given on the road, and I would like to attempt to apply some of that learning in a controlled environment.
Yes, that's fine. It's just need to careful of something, but sadly, don't worry if well, what happened to your backpack? You seem
An
to have a
eldritch item of some fashion. I shouldn't say eldritch. Some sort of arcane device was found, and the creature, the
Martin played
The
with it.
Martin was very excited, and he was perhaps over-excited, and this device happened to have a cutting head on one end, and he climbed into my backpack while holding it.
And I didn't remember to turn it back off. Am I correct?
It did not turn off. No. And a lot of my things were destroyed.
And he got covered in the junk flower.
Yes.
He just starts laughing. You know, the only creatures that can have the cure for that stuff is the equine individual, right?
Uh-huh. So how long do the effects of it last?
Oh, they last till you get cured.
Oh, okay, that's
And they randomly do various things or relations. It's generally a joke. It's completely harmless, other than it's annoying to the person that's inflicted with it. I wonder what it could be.
well, I can tell you this much. He got completely covered in it when he destroyed all of my rations that I had tainted with it.
Even though out of character somebody's not there, but he's part of the encounters when he gets back. Did he say he went on that bookshelf?
Yeah, Angel should be watching this whole thing. Little Angel, not Big Angel.
He just looks, and you just see the Martin turn into a puddle, and it's pretty much Slade, kind of. Did he turn into pudding?
Zim? Zim?
He went to go to take a nap, but I needed to do that because it's the first thing. Lucky, since if he's going to be away a little bit, he's napping. So that's the only problem I have. What time is that? No, he's fine. I just say that he's gonna miss that. Hopefully, yeah, someone had the connection issue again.
Yeah. Zim.
So generally, what's going on is just sadly, Lucky he's maybe asleep. He doesn't feel anything.
I think Zim went AFK.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna say that's what happened during saying that his character randomly fell asleep. It's more likely they're tired from running around.
All right, so that's the
And the
meeting.
reason why is when this happens to him, since he's not here, he loses focus on any focus spells. When this happened, but it lasts a total of in-story related hours. But and once it's wear off, it doesn't happen till sometime the next day after it happens. But it's random what it does. But generally, the most extreme case is what just happened to us, turning himself into literally a pool of slime.
Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so that's pretty much the meeting concluded, right?
Yep.
Then I'm going to excuse myself, and I'm going to head out to the courtyard to attempt a little bit of meditation and a little bit of training to try to apply the things that I learned.
Yes,
AKA
good work.
an excuse for the whole leveling up and suddenly having access to key.
I'm not sure how that stuff works. And you wanted to figure out, you feel like in your energy, this some reason got awoken or something, and you wanted to figure out how that all works. Be careful so you don't strain yourself too much, though.
Now, yeah, at level 2, I've got 2 points of key, right? Or is it 3?
I think it's 2.
Right.
I think it's 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I'm not gonna have access to both of those right out of the gate when we're leaving the town, because I'm gonna be spending this time actually actively using it. So obviously, I'm not gonna be at full capacity.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, I guess you should just go do that tonight. Try to figure out what to do with this new pile of paperwork. Because and during this time, you saw another rabbit coming in here with literally a pile of papers. That almost looked like they couldn't balance it, but sadly they were able to do so because, well, dealing with your inner peace very well, you're able to bring like a stack of papers.
Who would have known that monk training allows you to be a perfect custodian?
Yep. And also this person is... You don't know who this individual is, but they look like they've been here a while too. But they're not as been as long as the Grandmaster, though.
No.
So, what are Timber, Max, and Shiro going to be doing? What were they?
Shiro's more likely just sulking somewhere.
I'm sulking in the corner because I'm wet now, and yeah, it's not fun for me.
Even though they're trying everything to dry you, they even eyed you at point, and they just use magic to do so, but made you go.
Like even if they put the cowbell, and I'm just staring at it more mournfully.
I know. They tried to they felt bad. They had to do it to you, but they just gave you a treat the best they could. It's a decent sized cowbone. It's actually a leg.
My humiliation is complete and my shame immeasurable. I will kill all of you.
And then,
I know what Timble's gonna do.
you have your armor backed on by now.
Okay, he does. Okay, he's gonna go to one of the people inside the book armory and demand he has a blank book from the book armory.
Well, more likely they said they don't have any.
Lame! He marches out.
Because remember, they're kind of short on some things. I don't think he remembers that, actually.
I need to make a new codex. I don't have a codex. This is very wrong. What am I gonna do without guidance and a manual?
Well, there's a library full of books.
This is not a codex for custodies. So Timbo, I guess, would just be out somewhere practicing his sword.
So he's just really angry that he doesn't have a codex?
Yes.
Did he have one before, or is that what the collar was about?
He was not. He was looking for one, but he does not have one. Because he, when he was backstory doing something, he didn't really have time to grab it, I guess.
It's one of the objects, the reason why you might need to go on an adventure. But not right now. Like, say at the moment, I guess we're just going to be relaxing at the moment till someone's able to return and discover that he turned into slime.
If by exercising you mean relaxing, yes.
The sword actually, he says that he just touches the sword. It already has magic in it.
Hey, Timber,
Yes?
would you be willing to swing at me with the... You use a blade, right?
I use a long sword, yes. Like a proper knight should.
Be willing to take a strike using the blunt of the blade?
The flat of the blade, okay.
Alright. I'm going to expend a key point to use patient defense. Since we're since this is under this context of sparring, I'm assuming they don't have to worry about, turn rotation stuff, right?
It's count as combat, sadly.
Ah.
Fire will have to fix it, where it's only
You can
two
always
there.
skip your phone.
Well, then, since I'm the one making the request, I assume that means I go first. by action
Yeah.
is to not have an action and to have patient defense waiting. There. Oh, it's the first turn.
You probably beat me in initiative anyways, because Timble's a chunky boy.
This is true.
Then like the Grandmaster says to Max, you have to wait for the energy in it to mature to become better.
By the way, Timber. Oh, Max had a request. I just noticed chat.
What's that?
It's related to what he's doing. Because essentially I'm role-playing with him, since no one else is in the room, and the person that would be also anticipating this is actually napping.
Got it. Alright, so yeah, patient defense, that would be...
Huh?
I guess, Timber, you would roll to strike?
I'm just gonna roll to hit, I won't roll damage.
Oh, since I also have nothing to do,
Oh,
I will
God,
be
I
watching
still have
them
blood.
sparring.
Still have bless.
Why are you...
Take,
It's between Shiro and Amari.
I don't know how to remove it though. Unless you want to be to cast a whole bunch of... Or, wait a minute.
It's fine.
I pretend like... Maybe he got redivined because of...
Well, are you counting the first roll or the second roll then?
The first one, except no 4.
No 4? Oh, in that case, he does not beat my AC.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, Timber swings at Rose as hard as he can, and right as it's about to contact, suddenly she's a foot behind him, or a foot behind it, where it should be.
Okay, so anyways, can I roll a perception check to see if Temple would notice that Temple thinks he accidentally smited her into oblivion?
Yeah, yes, you can do that. He thinks you murdered. He thinks he killed the bunny. Because remember, he's a derp. No, he notices her.
He notices that I just blinked backwards a couple feet.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh God, it's ambush. I thought
Pretty
I
much-
smitten you.
It's pretty much she did a really nice dodge.
So yeah, I could definitely see myself getting a much better handle on this over time.
You can't really do anything, like I said.
I only took it easy on you. Wee little
Mix
step.
of
It took me an hour of meditation to build that up, and I can feel that half of it's already expended just from one. So it's going to take a lot more focus before I can use it reliably.
Luckily for me, I have all the sword swinging in the world.
This is true, and I also have all of the punching and kicking in the world.
Yeah, but I'm used.
So, next step then? Next set of actions?
yeah. If what you want to do more, are you done?
No, that was just us having a little sparring thing for...
Attack
Rose-
with science.
Attack the science.
Attack the
Shiro's
science.
just so Shiro's sitting there watching the sparring, and he's just gonna yawn very widely to show both of them that he did not find it entertaining at all.
And he's still kind of a foof. But he's not wet anymore.
Nothing I can do about that.
Nope. Unless he wants to try grooming himself to fix it.
How rude. Alright. So I guess it's on Max with him talking about his enchantment thing.
Yeah, he has a special, required something special during while you guys were gone as well. But don't worry about it too much. Till he feels he's ready to explain what it is.
Alright, fair enough, since that's happened in the background. Now, a chunk of time has passed, so...
Yeah. More likely by now the Martin's maybe still asleep and they're more likely turned back to normal. And it should be the morning.
He just napped through the entire thing. He didn't even notice it happened.
Yep. Now I have to do other things to see what happens later.
As far as he's concerned, that was just the most comfortable nap he has ever had. He feels like he just melted into the surface.
You have returned.
Oh. Aw, someone's just... I heard that noise. I would say thanks for being here for a while, but he's kind of catching disease at the moment.
Oh, well. F it, we'll do it live.
Wait, I didn't set a timer for him. No, never mind. He still has a little bit left before I have to go. Have Timber call him on the phone because I don't know if messaging him would actually work. Okay, let's go back to. I guess once everyone is in a general location, the Frank individual gathers the group together about something they want to talk to them about.
Alright, what's all this about?
Well, you know the end of your friend, or whenever they are, it came out of nowhere? There's a group of elves that tend to don't understand the instabilities of the world you're on. Because it's always, you more likely know the myth during certain times of the year magical fluxes happen.
Yeah, I'm aware of the seasonal shifts. And I'm also aware that elves are dicks. You're telling me these two things are connected?
They think someone else is doing this, and because of your certain friends came out of nowhere, they're possibly getting hunted.
Oh, yeah, because the people that got yanked out of their homes by force unexpectedly are totally in cahoots with whoever's doing it. Do elves even have a legal system?
Moon elves are weird.
Yeah, it's called kicking the butt. Where are they?
So we never know, we might get visited by a scout or someone sometime in the future. Don't know when, but they will eventually show up.
Well, what if they do? We'll try to explain to them what happened. If they want to be a dick, which they probably will because all elves are dicks, then we'll deal with that in whatever method is necessary.
Yeah, then more like either this is the thing. He's just rubbing. It's just like his bridge of his nose. Yes, these elves, very, very specifically the moon elves, don't like anybody.
No. We'll have to give them a chance to explain themselves. I have to give them the benefit of the doubt because that is the way of peace.
Well, I think you maybe heard about the, I don't know, maybe you're a farm bunny, but usually news, word by mouth spreads really quickly anyways. I went to go visit them to do a peace treaty with them, for the honor of the rabbits and my people, and they decided it was a great idea to start shooting arrows at me. So I decided to leave.
Shooting arrows at a dragon.
Pretty bad. But I'm not really, didn't feel like dealing with him because he didn't really do anything to me. Because their arrows seemed to do nothing. They just bounced off my armor. So I said I'd just leave. And worry about that later. Other than indicating since you guys arrived randomly, you might need to, I don't know how... It seems like you're semi-capable of handling yourselves if something happens, but I don't know what they're going to throw at you to test to see what you're able to do if they find you guys.
So basically what you're saying is we're guilty until proven innocent.
Yep.
That's usually how it goes and where I'm from.
You know, on the upside, we do have a timber on our side, so...
Yeah. Your ears might be very important in the next several days, though.
Well,
Well, sadly, Frank already
judging by
tried.
what you're saying, and judging by what Frank is saying, okay, so benefit of the doubt is a strict out. We should kill on sight.
Unless they... Or you can trick them.
That is an option too. But how would we trick them? Odds are they already know that we exist, so...
Don't know, because I know there should have been a scout. But... like several days ago should have been one. But for some reason there hasn't been one. I haven't sensed or even smell or hear that there was one nearby. You have anything to know about that, Max? Because he seemed to go visit a certain forest because inquired of yourself a new toy. Because I don't recognize that sword from the last time I seen you. He's referring to the sword with the black handle, because the other one was just a generic brown. That seems to have a ribbon wrapped around it. Oh. Let me guess. The entity of that forest literally stopped him and literally trapped him up in a tree. He just starts laughing because he has a good idea that's what happened. So, you guys didn't get to scout because he was derailed from his quest to go look for you guys. That's why always be friendly with a certain forest that you will go through.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
I have a question. I don't know a whole lot about humans and elves, but I do know they look a lot like. Like, if they have a common ancestor or something, they both look monkey.
I know they do, but only thing's different. One has pointy ears, the other one doesn't.
Well, my question is, would an elf be vulnerable to a disease that afflicts humans?
Yes.
So, the safest place we could be is in the middle of a plagued city. Well, except for Max.
Well.
I don't know what to do about keeping Max.
So being visited might be a little delayed, which is a good thing. And so, but they might show up eventually, though. But they have no idea about the disease, though. More than likely. Because they don't really try to socialize with us other beings.
Well, that works to our advantage. The scout would be going in unprepared, and he would do things to get himself infected before he realizes he's in over his head. And then we don't have to worry.
Or also gets this disease and for some reason runs back and brings the disease back home with him.
I hadn't thought of a plague rat. That's a problem.
Guys.
But that is a problem. If it gets too close.
Yes, Timber?
I just had the most brilliant idea.
What could that be?
So, the scout guy could get sick, right?
Yeah, but I don't know how quickly the sickness it seems like it was very rapid.
We find the scout. We beat him from an inch of his life. Then we grab him by his underbritches and drag him back to the town. And then we find the outhouse, and then we dip him in it.
Actually,
rub his head into it, and then make there's a handle, pull the handle, and then we can just tell him to go run home to his mama and laugh at him.
Okay.
And one more thing. During that
You're-
whole time conversation, you do see Frank's ear just twitching. He's like, and not kind of casually, maybe rolling his eyes a little bit, and then shakes his head. Anyways,
You're thinking of a plumbed toilet, not an outhouse. They don't have a handle, she said as if he understood. And why would we do that to the scout? That wouldn't help us.
no, well, because it's best
It would
to.
be funny and entertaining. It maybe spread the disease to where it came from.
Okay, that's the bad part. That's the part we don't want to happen.
Because you also bring it to other locations, which regulations, because there's other individuals that travel through their area, or kind of try to, but they don't. Because
Okay,
everything they become contacted that don't get sick will be able to spread the disease.
Max, you seem to have the most experience with the elves.
Yeah, I'm more of a fire guy myself.
Would you recommend that we hide, or that we eliminate the scout and then hope they don't come looking for him in a short time period?
Well, they're, like what he said a moment ago, they're very persistent. Very, very, very persistent. More persistent than trying to deal with the entourage of really hungry mice that want to eat your grain.
That was oddly specific.
Yeah, you have any childhood experiences with mice?
He's not a big fan of them.
Okay, so I don't know.
Also don't
Sure.
like the other beer.
So how would we even go about like convincing them that we aren't evil? Because these guys seem like they're pretty deep in the closet.
Yes, but I actually tried to. I was going to be peace, but right when I walked into the forest, they started shooting arrows at me, not even letting me to get to talk to them. And I was supposed to be your guys' adversary, as well as my own, because since everyone seemed to be busy with a harvest season. So that's why I decided to be polite to help them with the situation. It didn't go very well. Like I said, I was pelted with arrows without even getting to say a word to any of them.
Well, Max already ran into the scout, so we know they're in the region, which means they're going to be following our trail. Which means, one, we can't stay in the town any longer. There's a ship just over 1 day's trip from here. It's
Yeah, I
wrecked.
know.
If we double time it, we can get to the ship at a reasonable time frame and be sure we've got a bit of a window between then and when the scout will be arriving. That we
Usually-
could prepare. We could prepare in that location, take out the scout when they catch up, dispose of the body, and it would be a while before they pick up our trail again.
Yeah, but they'll, instead of sending one scout, the first thing they test with one, and eventually they'll start to send more. That's the thing with them.
Well, they would, but would the assassins be able to keep track of us?
That's what I'm afraid of. Their assassins are quite skilled. And that's what I'm worried about. The scouts are just easy little thing that you can smack around like as it's a gnat.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but the Sable Angel, he can get in people's heads. Could he maybe, these aren't the people you're looking for?
Yeah, but seems that I managed to interact with them right now. Seems like they're heavily asleep.
No, he did do a lot of running. I'm leaning more towards the idea of letting the Sable pop his head open, erase a couple lines, and then send him on his merry way.
Yeah, if he's still hanging up in that tree. Not dead, but by the ankles.
That would be funny if we just walked up on him a couple days later.
Like, he seems like a horse and not doing so great. Anyways. But sadly, that's only other direction would be out into the forests of Darken. Is the location where he would be. Right, Max? That's where he was? Because he just got back not long ago from there. Because he kind of arrived like several hours before you guys did. Okay. Then maybe you can figure out a way to do something. Maybe idea. I wonder. Actually, the person, he was just hanging from a tree, so he wasn't unconscious.
If he's hanging upside down by an ankle, he's gonna be unconscious. He might actually be dead by the time we get there.
Yeah. Well, that entity is not something you should actually harass, though. If he doesn't like something, he usually does terrible things to the individual. That's right, trying to tell God no. Anyways.
He wouldn't be much of a scout if he couldn't get out of a snare trap.
Yeah, but if anything, he's been snared in something that's also covered something by it that's sticky as well. Because the forest feels to behave like it's covered in molasses.
Oh, so you mean spiders?
No. The trees behave like they're, what he says. So that they're kind of like tar.
Okay, that's fair. So I would much rather deal with sticky sap than gossamer.
No, it's molasses. It's literally sugar molasses. No joke.
Does not sound like a forest that I would be interested in.
Out of character, of course, because Temple doesn't know what molasses are.
Shiro, you were saying something?
That does not sound like a forest that we would want to visit.
No, it does not.
I know, it's supposed to be, like I said, Well, also if you somehow befriend it, they're supposed to be able to find a special weapon. I guess someone found that. And it should be converting back to normal eventually. That's why it's the way that is because of this magical sword. But since it's completely green...
And Max was saying that he got stuck in one of those trees.
Out of character, status update on Maki. He's headed over to family's house so that they can get everything recharged. Power outage is still continuing.
Whoa!
Yeah, whatever happened to the power grid over there, the whole neighborhood is completely out.
Wonderful. Anyways, like in Laxwood... Yeah, the char is actually not really tar, like I said, it's literally mountain molasses. So it's kind of weird. I don't know why it's like that, but it's not fun when you're not paying attention, you touch one of the trees and your hand gets stuck.
Well, I mean, there are fir trees at the base of the mountain that behave like that.
Yeah, but these ones are just weird looking. Because they're just black. Completely black. Also, the only things that are not really covered in it is the road some funny reason. Just plants and the rocks on the side of the road that goes through it. Other than that, it's not really a fun place to go into. Because there's other random critters in there. Such also I acknowledge the little mass things you encountered tend to like to hang out in there. That's another downside about it. You know that mass creature that you guys dealt with that one day? Yeah. They like to hang.
Oh, the shadow entity.
Yeah, they like to hang out in that area, along with something rare occasions encounters to attack travelers on occasions as Wendigos. So that is, well, at any rate, more likely the scout could be dead anyway by some other thing. As Max really put in more thought. Yeah, he more likely got killed by something else.
So yeah, all that typing there, I don't know if the microphone picked it up or not. I was just updating Mackie on all that's been going on.
Okay. This saying that the, like you hear what I said, right? That what I said, literally miscalculated the situation and realized. More like...
The dungeon awaits.
The things that someone missed when he's napping. Oh, it's almost time for me to poke at him. Anyways. Well... That's fine. I guess... for a while, if you think about it, if anything, we might not be visited for a while. I guess we could go figure out, since we are rest up, we could go deal, I don't know what, if they're ever going to send another scout, usually if the first one goes missing, usually it takes another whole week for them to actually send them another one out this direction.
Well, so do we just keep running from the scouts, or do we confront them? And if we do confront them, under what context?
Well, I don't know, because I think it's going to be a concept thing till they actually get what they want, or get proven otherwise.
Well, what they want is an impossibility because the heretics, because the zealots are demanding something that doesn't exist.
It's okay, I'll just put a bunch of their heads on pikes. If I do that enough, they'll stop coming out. I'll be dead.
Timber, take the bucket off your head before you talk.
He lifts his helmet.
Oh.
Just reach over and slowly turn his helmet around so it's facing forward. Okay, Timber, say all that again.
Okay, so he lifts his helmet and goes, "Oh, sorry." So I was saying, what we got to do is I'll just put a bunch of their heads on pikes, and then if I keep doing that, they'll either get the message or I'll be dead.
So at the moment, I don't know.
You come from a very warlike people.
More than
And you're
likely.
not, weirdo.
We could just ignore them and just do what we do until the situation comes up in which we have to deal with them.
Yeah,
I don't
so
think we have much of a choice, actually, when it comes to that.
Yeah, because the headmaster told us to go temporarily be over at the city. I know they don't like us, but sadly, someone needs to guard them to prevent individuals from stealing stuff. But I would love to go back with you guys, but I really need to report some stuff to my father? And...
Well, I mean, if they do swarm us with a battalion of soldiers, I could outrun them and then give you guys a nice memorial afterwards.
Yep. Don't worry about it. That's why these creatures are useful. As see this plays with the little tiny dragon on someone's shoulder and putting underneath her chin. And she's like, why do I always like that? I'm okay.
Because you're genetically adorable.
Yeah, this little tiny dragon.
Alright, so not going to address this then and push on?
Well, be prepared for whatever that happens, I guess, is what I usually do with situations. Oh, and also, if you ever do plan to travel south, be careful of the meadow skavens.
And what are meadowskavens?
Rat people.
Hey, I never claimed to be a motivational person or a brave person.
Oh yeah, I need to bug somebody.
Like, wait, remember, when we were on our way up to this place, we came across a cave, and everyone was like, hey, let's go into the cave. And I was like, no, monsters live in caves. It's their natural habitat.
And something to remind somebody that reason why you shouldn't go into the cave. Max.
Oh, Julia, I don't know why you're so afraid of caves. I mean, I came from a cave.
That I believe.
Does Max actually remember? Do you have to do a history check? Or does the user remember? Means you still need to do a history check. Let's see if you remember.
I think it's time to focus him.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. He does not remember. Then they see him just get a flick on the head of like a sudden headache randomly.
Wouldn't be a headache, it'd just be a complete brain fart.
No, because he behaves like he's behaving like someone smacked after he gets the brain fart. Then it's some feeling that looks like someone smacked him on the back of the head.
I'm happy to see that
Invisible hand.
Intelligence is rubbing off on everybody.
And then he, after getting the slap on the head, he gets to the information that's what he was told in 1 second.
I'm just gonna take one step away from Timber when he mentions his intelligence rubbing off.
One of these days you're gonna be like, man, I'm so glad I'm staying close to Timber. Nice and safe and protected by the glorious Empress.
Okay, I will admit, I do feel safe behind you during a fight, but I would like to limit my exposure. Oh, Bible meter, I just admitted that I like being near a wolf.
Well, hey, no.
See, you're growing on us.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you had to get all fluffed up like that. Oh, I bet you might like this better than that.
Yeah. You're growing on me like blight on barley.
Great. He was trying to, like... Max, what I said directly to you, if you notice it, and that it is why it's not a good idea to go into the cave, as a certain somebody told you. And he gets whapped on the head again. Looks like it, but hey, I have a question. I know we maybe don't have the int for it, but try to do a Arcana check.
Me?
Yeah.
Can I do an Arcana check?
I get a +0 to Arcana.
Nope. Nope. And Timber has the
cave.
And Shiro could also check if he wanted to, too.
I mean, I'm not sure what the Arcana check is for, but...
Nope. No!
That moment when Tibble outsmarts
So nobody-
everybody.
Sadly, you guys don't see anything. Other than feels like he's somewhere only to the thing that thinking someone mentally broke himself somehow. Because he's talking to himself.
Oh, I talk to myself all. Wait, no, I don't.
He never facts. But sadly, the only other person that would actually maybe check this, sadly, is this asleep.
I just love the guy who has the worst modifier rolled the best.
Yeah, but it's still not high enough to notice, sadly.
Yeah, focus him again.
Yeah, like the
Get
same.
dunked on.
Yeah, pretty much he just gets whapped and almost gets, like, loses balance. Like, he's getting, like, something's getting mad at him, but you don't know what it is.
You could roll the Arcana.
Yeah, because you can do that again.
Timber, you just came through heavily garbled.
Well, it's... Oh. So uncouth.
See, you watch the paladin, and all of a sudden, bad stuff happens. No,
Yeah,
no,
it smelled so bad that it kept all the monsters away.
Yeah, like right at the moment, he seems to have something going on. Well, you don't know what it is. The only thing you see is some of the other individuals snickering nearby.
Okay, you have access to everybody's sheets as the DM, right?
Yeah.
You could roll an Arcana check for Zim.
Yeah, I know. But he didn't level himself.
He didn't level himself.
So that's why I'm not doing it.
Uh,
Unless you really want me to.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Magic, do the thing.
You need to. You gotta level yourself and then do an Arcana check.
And you more
Okay.
likely.
That's gonna take a little bit.
That's fine.
Do you intend on dumping anything that would boost? You know what? It would take a little bit. Give me just a second.
Hmm? What?
Did not get to the mute button in time.
Eh.
There.
Alright, started the add-on.
There. Now you got a moment to level up your character.
Yep, that's... Just also did my little recall thing in relations that the group is actually being hunted by some group of bone elves.
Max is speaking in tongues.
Sadly, he's trying to, yes, right now, he's having a problem with this, something, but sadly the characters have no idea what's going on, but he's got a very angry entity. Like, slapping at him because he's being stupid.
Can I do a religion check on this?
Yeah, you can if you want to.
Nope.
Nope.
It's definitely heresy.
You have no idea what's going on, other than it seems to concern you. You spoke Elvish, you
Nothing
spoke
concerns
Draconic, and randomly English. He's like, it does get the, like...
We're at
he's-
level
well-
2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Maybe I can slap some sense into him. So he's getting assaulted by two things.
Yeah, but if you do that, you might need to do a wisdom save if you hit him, just let you know.
I'll do the wisdom save. I failed.
Yep, you did. He did touch. Exactly when he actually touched was no, not punching him, but touch him. He got super scared. It caused him to leave the room.
This isn't regular heresy. This is advanced heresy. Temple one's out.
Damn it! Not high enough.
Wait. Okay. When Max speaking another language, is that out loud or just in his head?
Out loud.
Okay. And Timber just yelled advanced heresy and chased him out of the room?
No, himself, he ran out of the room himself.
And then Timber's following him?
No, Temple ran.
Timber ran out of the room himself. Something scared Timber.
I am now curious and reach out to poke Max.
Would be a poking him didn't seem to do anything because didn't what's his name? It was intent of hitting what's his face. So you don't have to nothing. You didn't some reason you don't feel anything wrong or anything. You see a feeling inside, man. Also, almost felt like somebody just. For some reason, also a tasty one of those tasty treats that you originally had appeared in your mouth. Some magical reason. In Shiro's mouth.
I'm completely confused and stumped now, and I sit there.
You know it tastes
in
good.
silence, trying to ponder the fact that a random treat has appeared in my mouth.
He thinks he's a treat machine and keeps taunting, poking him for more.
It'd be funny if he does. It'd be funny his mouth slowly is getting filled with more drinks.
I poke Max again to see if that happens again.
It does.
Oh my god, why? What is this?
Max, this is true.
Okay.
A lot of weird magic is going on that you guys can't.
We're entering Hamland here.
Yeah, I know it's Hamland, but there's a reason behind it. But sadly, no one got the Arcana check to see what it is.
Can Temple try again?
The character isn't a wizard.
After he gathered himself.
I'm just gonna.
No, I think it's your magic sword friend that comes from the magic.
So I'm just gonna sit there in silence without moving, with the treats still in my mouth. I haven't swallowed them all. And everyone can just see the gears turning in his head.
They're confused.
I push him, I get treat.
And it was
Conclusion: free treats. Keep pushing.
no, like what's going on? Literally, the wolf bear says, "I think it's your magic sword trying to communicate to you, but you're being a ditz."
Can Temple come back?
Yeah, because it wears off really once he's out of the room.
Okay, so Temple's gonna try to do the thing again because he's a brave boy.
Sadly requires another wisdom save if he's actually trying to physically hit what's his face.
Yes.
Yep. And he fails.
Temple, you just see Temple run out.
Timber's still getting these blush points, guys.
No, and he's running out.
Again.
Again.
Yep.
At least he's trying.
I know he's trying. But like I said, at this point you have permission to try to do one more Arcana check. The ones that are in the room still.
Oh, not even failed!
He's just confused. Because once he's out of the room for a good minute or two, it's no longer scared.
And Tempo's so stubborn, he comes back.
At least he's getting that walkies.
Grandmaster, could you maybe Explain what's going on here.
You remember the bear wolf said, literally, it's the magic. Isn't your magic sword doing that? Because it sounds like he's angry at you for not recalling information about the stinky cave.
One of the wolves has turned into a feed bag, and the other keeps running away yelping.
And that's pretty much the only thing that vaguely has an idea what's going on is actually the bear wolf there. Because he's like sitting there, because he forgot to remember the cave down there is filled with these things called two-legged called diseases.
Hey, the stream is up. No, sorry, Stream Raiders is up.
Alright, DM, can I roll another wisdom save?
Are you actually trying to go after him again?
Yes, because Temple is a determined foe.
Man. You're more like, at this point, he's like...
He's like...
There's like 1 second.
Okay, Temple boops him finally, I hope.
He actually manages to touch his what's-his-name, but nothing seems to really happen. Other than he just
God.
But you don't know why. And like he just like moving a little firmly, but you didn't really do much to what's-his-face.
Temple, stop.
Feel better now?
Mission is accomplished! I didn't fail the Emperors! Let it be known that I boot! The snow!
Well,
good on you, buddy.
Yeah, I believe this is a little silly at the moment. I know, but it's because of.
Temple feels good about itself.
Anyways, the Firewolf is sitting there like pretty much what he was chose to tell you, but he's more likely forgot. That's pretty much what he told to the bunny. Well, that's in front of him. But in other words, Roselia, he maybe but seems to know stuff though. He's not as decently bright, but not that bright. But seems to be able to recall information that was told to him.
So he's a librarian.
No, he's a bear. You remember the bear just like no, I'm right here, silly. The bear just like baps at like touches what's his name. He's like, I'm the one to telling them that because I can talk. Remember? Peppa's like, I have nothing to do with this. She goes back into his bag.
Max, who are you talking to? Like, so I finally snap out of my daze and ask, like, who are you talking to?
And then you know about the little dragon, but you don't smell the thing that he originally was talking to. But the creature you finally definitely notice is the werewolf creature that's just sitting next to him. That was talking the whole entire time. Even though among this confusion is just because of all the silliness that's going on.
I see. I poke Max again.
He gets another treat. Yeah, I think he's just. I think whatever the magic. I think the magic sword is the of fear and dispensing treats. I don't know how he's doing that though. See, because when he pokes him, he also gets a random treat too. But he's ignoring it.
This is the most interesting form of wild magic I've seen in a while.
Yeah, but it's often what's going on is just... It's really comical, but it's actually, they're trying to be serious about it, but sadly, it's because someone was being a derp and did something that upsetted a spiritual entity that lives in a sword.
Well, I would like to point out, I at no point in time did anything to irritate or annoy it, and I also don't want to continue to be here. I'm going to start packing my bag, and I'm going to start heading to that town we need to secure. Anyone who wishes to come along is welcome to join me.
Yeah, but I don't think, he can go. Max can't. Well, I'll hang out with him. You guys can go do that.
I guess I'll go with Lucilia. Just to make sure that she's safe. She's small and fragile.
Oh, really? Anyways.
So, Timber is right behind me.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So, if I were to roll for sneak attack...
Go ahead. I'm in melee range.
Specifically, flurry of blows.
Do it.
Are you really going to do the infighting group fighting?
Temple won't hit back. Do it.
So, as he's making that comment about keeping me safe because I'm small and fragile, I'm going to pivot and fire off my melee attack, and then use Flurry of Blows to slip in an additional 2 unarmed strikes as bonus action.
Yep.
Pretty much, you have to do the... I still have to roll to actually hit him.
Right, now, is that a total of 3 strikes or 4 strikes that I have there?
I think it's
I
3.
think 3.
Max, why are you interested in rocks now?
Yeah.
As soon as Rosalia moves to do that, Timber's just gonna move away. Coordinated movement.
Oh, it's
Oh.
fine. I got a bunch of Homo class.
Oh wait, it's their action, but my bonus action. Never mind.
Plus, Temple can heal himself.
Yeah, and this
If
would
you
be okay, Zim, Angel being able to account for that, that'd be a matter of reflex. Being able to actually yank him out of the way, not whether he'd predict she was about to turn around.
Yeah, but...
No, it's a bonus action on my turn to do that, so never
I mean,
mind.
it also tells something while you were away. And also they still accounted you doing the experience. Some reason, one of your spells don't seem to be focused anymore.
Okay, why do we get a bonus dice on hitting? What's
That's one hit?
Because during your time when you were asleep, you turned into pudding.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll go back to bed.
Turned into pudding.
Oh, wait, there we go.
But then after the whole entire time you classified being... Your character also, some reason, was asleep during that time. So they weren't even aware of it.
Okay, where is this 1d4 bonus to hit coming from?
I'm not sure.
I just ignore that it exists.
Alright,
That's
well
still
then...
a hit. Not a hit.
It's an effect that you have on your character on the
Not a
combat
hit.
tracker.
I don't know how to remove it, though.
So,
You hit
yeah,
Temple once.
so
Click
she
the little
whoops around and smack...
Click the little head icon off to the right side, And that should open up a thing to be able to remove it.
Okay.
So yeah, you catch him off guard the first time, but the second and third time, he's just too thick.
I was just gonna say that she hammers him 3 times in the chest, but the plate mail absorbs it.
Wait, his armor isn't that high.
No, it's the +1.
No, 23 hits you.
Well, AC is the threshold for an attack to actually connect well enough to do damage. That doesn't necessarily mean hit or miss.
No, it's the first one is 25, which hit. The second one is 12, 13, 14, 17, which misses, and then the other one is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That hits. 2 hits. I did math wrong.
You're hit twice. So you need to calculate damage for both things.
Alright, so two bits of damage?
Yeah. A bonus action hit and a regular one.
Wait. That's 1d4 plus... Oh yeah, plus 4, okay. Alright.
What's your dex?
My dex?
Yeah.
My dex is 18, and thanks to proficiency, I get a +6 to dex rolls.
Okay.
Alright, and it looks like Flurry of Blows is it just counts as an unarmed strike,
Just
so...
a D4, I think.
Let's see what... Where's Timber? Damage plus... No, he seems to be hurted, but he's not unconscious.
Ugh!
So it's a firm enough palm to the chest that it knocks the wind out of him, basically.
Yep.
Yeah. See? That's why you're bugging me. I'm so freaking tough.
Yeah. If she hit it like a little that third time, you would have been knocked unconscious and on verge of almost death.
Oh, wow!
Not verge of almost death. He would have been unconscious. To be instant death, he would have had to do max my HP negatively.
Hold up. How many hit points do you have?
Yes.
Timbo has 21 hit points.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You did a lot of damage.
15, right?
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons. What is Balance Edition?
I don't know. It certainly did that much damage to him.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Timbo could one-shot you, though, with a smite.
Well, I wasn't expecting to take away half of the tank's health from one attack.
You'd be surprised. And then also during the situation, the two of you were told to stop by someone very firm and very important to tell you to stop doing what you're doing, because it's not a place to actually test your strength right now.
I was making a point.
Yeah, and the point is you hit like a puppy. Ow.
Uh-huh. And then he gets...
doesn't it?
Well, that's why you don't insult someone. Anyways.
I'm heading out.
What are you talking about? Rosalia insults Angel every single day. Multiple times.
But you also don't mind your own business.
Well, I guess I'll just have to take a page from her book and start, biting and stuff.
And it was pretty much the Grandmaster that actually told you guys to calm down. So then he's like, at the moment. Then he goes back, and Timber more likely is not able to go with you guys because he's injured.
I'll be fine.
No.
I can heal.
They're not gonna. You can't heal all of it in one go.
Not all of it, but most of it.
Well, we're better than.
Hey, Timber.
Actually,
Timber.
technically, I could if I used a spell, but I'm not using a spell.
Timber.
Shiro's trying to say something.
Timber. Poke Max. He gives treats.
Right when he touched his shoulder, he got a treat in his mouth.
So Tim was like talking to him, but then gets cut off by treat in the mouth.
Welcome to the hamlet.
I guess the ones that are leaving to go do something. I guess it's just I guess.
I'll go with them.
Yeah, but you're injured.
I'll be fine.
Uh-huh.
It's called Paladin. I got 10 heals.
Mm-hmm.
That reduces me only to 5 wounds.
So are we actually heading out now?
Yeah, you guys are going. I guess only like 3 of you, unless the Shiro wants to go with you. Unless he wants to go with the ordeal of the bath again.
Oh, did we ever come up with a solution for Max? Or is he just going to stay here at the church, or what?
No, he has his own little quest that he's on by something.
Alright, that's fair.
I'd rather not stay here where I'd be subject to more baths just from being around, so I'm just gonna go.
Well, no, that was because we just came back from a plague-ridden city. What if you were carrying fleas that had the plague in them?
And that wouldn't be so good either, but maybe someone might enjoy going with Max on an adventure instead of getting him to go back over there.
Who that?
Well, Angel's currently pudding, so he can't do a thing.
Well, he was, but now he's back to normal. Because during the time, 8 hours did pass in roleplay time. So when your character woke up, you're going to be completely fine other than you're hungry. And that's pretty much it.
Probably felt like it was the most restful sleep ever.
Yep, pretty much.
He basically just melted
except that he can't sleep. He doesn't sleep.
Yeah. But isn't that a spell?
No. First off, he doesn't have any spells.
And here we come back to the can't balance around it thing.
Alright, I guess I shall stay with the treat dispenser then.
Yes, he's very important. Make sure he doesn't. Just make sure he's able to dispense more treats.
Wait, so Shiro is staying with Max?
I'm staying with Max. I'm staying with treat dispenser.
Of course you are. Of course you are. Wolves.
That's literally his drive for his character. Snacks?
Your entire development arc revolves around Scooby Snacks.
So long as the big bad evil guy of the campaign is not a vending machine, he is going to be on all sides.
Yeah, pretty much like well, it's up to who wants to go with Rosalia, but because if not everyone goes with you, a certain someone will actually be falling back with you because they treated him like crap. He's still going to go back with you.
I just discovered something interesting. It's completely unrelated to this. I've just been fiddling with a lighter this whole time, and I just discovered the thing is rechargeable.
What?
It's an electric lighter, and it has a USB port on it.
That's funny. Anyways.
Plasma arc things.
Wait, Max, wouldn't it be you boop your own nose? I don't think you had a snoot. I didn't think you had a snoot.
He's been hanging out with us too long. He's adapted to terminology.
He's become sentient.
One of us. One of us. One of us.
Anyways, who's going back to the village or who's hanging out with Max?
I'll go with Roselia.
Okay.
I'm not interested in getting another bath.
Okay, so are you staying here with Max? Or
I am staying here with Treat Dispenser.
But Treat Dispenser is currently staying in the place that has the baths.
But if I go out, I will be subjected to more baths. At least here, I'm not giving them any encouragement to give me baths.
Fair, I guess. Alright.
So, what is the little Martin gonna do?
Slurp around.
Like I said, that has worn off already. You're back to normal.
Yes, he's reformed, but he's just kind of waddling around, pretending to be a puddle.
Now,
Yeah,
better
pretty
yet,
much.
he's gonna go on to Rosalia and just kind of start to completely, thin layer completely surrounding her, skin tight, just slurping all around.
You are not a catsuit, and I will get the flamethrower.
Yeah,
On
but
yourself?
what's comical about this, Rosalia? He smells like chocolate pudding.
I will eat him if he does not get off me.
He smells like chocolate pudding. I'm not joking, he does.
Angel, do you want to
And
ride
also-
on my shoulder?
And also one funny thing, he also tastes the taste of chocolate in his own
I'm
mouth.
not actually going to taste him. I'm not actually going to eat a party member.
No. I guess you're going with them, and I guess Timber's going with them. And also, I think Angel's also going to follow you.
So Angel are coming with us?
Yep.
Alright, so let's go already!
Have fun with that. Now, I guess you go on the road with more resources and a brand new backpack.
Good. Define more resources so I can add to my inventory.
Well, it's the general stuff that typically was visually in your bag before. You know, like rations and...
Rations is about it, actually.
Rations and, I guess, some other basic
Oh,
survival gear.
I almost forgot the deer bones. I
Probably
dropped
destroyed.
that they would have survived the grinder. It was just kind of thrashing around.
Yeah, the grinders is wherever it was put last. And more likely it could be inside of a bag of somebody's.
Either way, I'm removing the deer bones from my bag because I leave those behind at the church for their maintenance and carpenters and stuff to work with.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. I guess
Tim
you
was sad
guys...
that he doesn't have the chainsaw.
Because, yeah, bone has a multitude of uses, not just in ceremony, but in structural elements as well.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, I guess you guys are on your... After you do that, so you're on your way down the stairs, I guess, now.
Yep. I do have a quick question, DM.
Yes?
Does Timbo still have the fabulous Jaggle?
Yes. The...
Okay. The Fable. I gotcha.
It should be equivalent to a plus
It's
one.
just a regular Jaggle, but with +2 on damage.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
But I call it the Fable.
Because it's literally pink, purple, and red.
It's a Fable.
And
The
Shiro
fabulous
gets himself another treat. And I guess, well, you might have to put Shiro in loop if he's going to hang out with you, Max. Because you have your own little business you have to go to, too. My request of your magic sword.
What is that music?
I don't know, it's funny.
It could be the stream, maybe.
Or likely.
It is the stream. I know the music's good. It is the stream. I'm saying that particular music sounded weird.
I like it, because it's silly. Anyways, I guess, like I said, is Max gonna say anything to Shiro? Is he there?
He posted something in chat.
Why am I still targeting Shiro?
You, like I said, you forgot. Like I said, I told you those were. You actually had those targeted.
I get tapped on the
How do I
head with the
untarget
bottom of the
stuff?
sword.
There they are. There, I fixed it. No, you're not anymore. Also, let you know it's piercing, right?
Yeah, no.
That's why it didn't do anything.
No, it's because I have nothing there. I'm trying to fix this thing.
That's fine. I guess you're just walking off to the little locations back to that one village you guys came from.
Yep.
Let me see. Nothing special seemed to happen at the moment as he just got more likely down the stairs.
Oh boy. Max is going off to find some rocks. Are we out of earshot from him?
Yep.
Alright. So yeah, we're already outside and far away from that.
Yeah. You still not gotten the type for the weapon. It's supposed to be and it's related.
I'm trying to type into it, but it's not letting me.
Let me see something.
And I will be right back.
I guess should I just use the text to keep up the conversation with Max, because it's kind of now two separate. It's party split.
Yeah,
you can do it in the text set, and they'll just be voice. Did you spell piercing wrong?
Oh.
Just look at the javelin.
Yeah. Not that. Yeah, it's not letting me do it. Oh well.
Hmm?
It's not letting me do it.
Like you said, it's spelt wrong.
Yeah, I changed the spelling.
No, the I is in the wrong location.
I spelled it like how it is on the javelin.
Oh, my mic is muted. Zim, the battle is ready.
It literally just dinged. Be
Uh-huh.
patient.
And that was me letting you know that it's ready. Because sometimes you don't hear the ding.
It just...
You wanted me to remind you.
Spelling it wrong again.
What is even going on at this point? I am so
I'm just-
lost.
He's
People can't
spelling
spell it.
he's spelling piercing wrong. And he, like I said, you need to swap the I in E around. And there's no E with the I at the and with the ing. You know that E there? That needs to go away. That one. It's the,
I mean, that's how it's spelled on my piercing of what the javelin and bite.
No, do you see E? How many E's do you see?
I was watching Musketeer, the Archer, and the Mage just front running on the Stream Raiders.
Sorry, but having derpy moments with spelling skills. I'm done trying to help that. You're just trying to match the... If you can't get it to work, I know what the damage it's supposed to do. Anyways.
I'll figure that out later.
Yeah. When we're not streaming. Just don't use it for the time being.
They'll just come up randomly. The town. Walking. Yay. We're so good at walking.
I know, I just need to roll something again. Nope, still nothing.
Okay, what?
If only we had a giant flying chicken or something.
I'm just getting inconvenient with when you guys are walking back. Well, you might think it's convenient for you, just makes it boring.
Zim, basically me and Max are currently at the monastery while the rest of the party is, I don't know.
Off to go to the, village again that you guys were just at.
But yeah, that's why me and Max are talking in, with chat instead of, using voice, because it's a different kind of
location. It's easier on me.
And it's easier for this half of the group to ignore what's going on for that half of the group.
Yep.
Meanwhile, chat on stream, they're perfectly welcome to listen to one and read the other.
Yep. It's just like, at the moment, he's just, Max gets a nagging feeling that someone really needs him to get going, or he's gonna get bapped again.
Nope, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
There's not really the reason why I can't really skip stuff is because you're in two different areas. That's why I just constantly, just randomly. Oh. Hmm.
So
You
well,
get an encounter, but it doesn't seem to have any interest into you.
Because Tim was so scary.
I'm going to make a quick medicine check while we're walking together. Okay, I cannot. I'm gonna assume I cannot tell the extent of Timber's injuries.
Yeah, but I bet you and someone else hears something just kind of skittering by at a high speed, going back to the boat.
Roselia, Timbo did heal himself some.
Yeah, but see, you have to realize that attack was augmented with ki for the flurry of blows. She was
Yeah.
not expecting to hit that hard.
Mm-hmm.
This is new for her.
Surprised Timbo too. But Timbo being Timbo played it off as, oh, I let my guard down. Because he's an arrogant son of a bee.
Well, technically, he is the son of a bee. He is a canine.
Exactly.
Okay. And yet, like I said, the ones that notice something, you know that those little tiny one creatures you experienced back at the farm? It's just a really big one just booking it across the field. Not at you guys, but away from you into the boat area.
What is it?
It's a large Schneider. Has no interest into you guys. It's trying to get back to the boat.
It's interesting.
See? That's why you kill them when they're young. Otherwise, they grow up to be big.
Is it the forest on the left, the right, or both that's the sticky forest?
No, the sticky force is on the other side. Not the side you're on.
It's just that I wouldn't mind detouring around the boat when we get there.
Yeah, well, you guys see it go over there, but it had no interest into you guys. It was actually decent away. But it seems to be, like, distressed about something, but that's all.
Well, then I'm gonna stay on the road and keep going until we can't keep going anymore for that day.
And it's a large creature, but sadly it has no interest into you guys. It's up to you if you want to do anything, but a good half chance you don't want to.
I have no interest in fighting anything that big. Remember, Rose isn't that brave.
No.
Angel is!
But the spider, it's a giant Snyder. It's a large Snyder. As in the large size.
I mean, that kind of just makes him want to kill it more. With fire.
But it has no interest into you guys.
Fine, he'll ignore it.
Don't worry, Angel. Save your fire. We got more heretic supports down the road, I bet.
Units can be placed, by the way.
Anyways, I guess you need to continue your journey, I guess, but over to the thing and you're halfway there.
Alright, so you can go and deal with the thing with Max and Shiro.
Yep. And I guess when you guys walk, are they both, like, I guess followed and walked off to that one location? They go past the said cave that they were talking about a while ago.
Wait, can I peek? As I'm walking by the cave, can I look towards the cave and see if there's anything inside that I can see?
Yeah, you can, but you smell something that made you want to step away from it, though. Like, really disgusting smells. But you don't know what they are. But it makes your nose tingle.
Can I see anything within 120 feet of the entrance?
Well, it looks like it's... You don't know what's really in there, other than it smells terrible. But you can see that it's decently keeps on going and down into the cave further on. But it goes into a turn, so you can't tell.
Okay.
Very much it smells of death, but in a death that makes you feel like you shouldn't go in there.
Okay, I keep going towards the farm.
Even though the farm seems a little, well, not as good as it used to be because the wheat is all gone. Because
And by extension, is the barn also burned down as well as the abandoned house? And
yeah, the only structure maybe still standing is actually the. Yeah, no, actually, yeah. All
but considering this was a fire and no one was around to put it out.
Yeah, pretty much that whole area is ruined. He's like,
It's just all soot around us.
yeah, and also he smelled death. He also maybe smelled decaying meat in there, but you don't know exactly where, as it seems like it's bit everywhere around there.
So what are we doing here, Max?
Waiting for him to type.
Yep.
He gets an indication that he needs to go to a certain bunny village. For some funny reason.
Okay,
Well,
I guess
never it's snowshoe.
I guess I keep following Max. But it's not like I know what we're doing here. It's like collecting some rocks? Question mark. But I thought you said we were looking for green rocks.
Yeah, but this, sadly, the items that you're looking for is not in the location. It's just they had to go past that area. Sadly, if you really want to be in the stick to the thing, you actually have to touch his sword.
I mean, he did hit the base of the sword against my head.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? Then I guess that time you just like hear a little message in your head. We're looking for magical crystals. You don't know who they are, this voice is, and that's what you hear. That are little fragments of something that needs to be put back together.
They're crystals, Morty. They're special crystals. Look at you. Look at you really high, Morty.
So are we trying to find bunnies or
find the thing if they know or if they've seen any of these weird crystals is pretty much what the voice in your head is telling you. And he says that he's the voice that's in the sword that's been bothering what's his name a while ago. But you did whack me with the sword. Poked him. I oblige in permission to do so.
So are we trying to find the village, or do we know where the village is?
I mean, no, sadly, we're just going. It's safer to go on the road than going off the road because there's things around here that might do harm, and there's not very many of us here. That he hears from the voice that's in his head.
Okay. Going down to the road.
Yeah, I need to do a fun roll. Wait, never mind. Everything's dead in that area. Never mind.
Yeah, I wonder why everything is dead in that area.
I keep on forgetting.
We are a walking disaster.
Yeah.
Just as Goddess Empress intended.
And you're in other locations, but that's okay. So it's like, sadly, you're getting encounters kind of, but sadly, they could have had encounters if the area wasn't burned to ashes.
It's a pretty depressing walk. It's just all ashes as far as I can see for now.
Yeah, and you smell death and rotting.
Yeah, somebody decided to set the magical cornfield on fire. Or wheat field, excuse me.
Yeah, it's still a grain. So their trip is a little...
I get the sense
that there's someone somewhere in the distance talking about this our party and our penchant for disaster.
Yep.
Just as Goddess Empress intended.
Never he stepped on stepped on a mouse.
Look at the thing that is crunchy that he stepped on.
Yep, he smashed a pretty crispy burnt, dead mouse.
Is it
There's a
edible?
lot of crispy things in that area.
Yeah, no, it's nothing but charcoal. That's what's why it's so crunchy.
Oh. Nah, I can't eat charcoal.
Nope. That's another thing. You can't eat those in this area. If you wanted to go hunting, you can't.
Well, it's a good thing I have snacks in my pack, as well as treat dispenser here.
Yep, pretty much. So he's your portable ration.
Just boop them. I'm hungry. Boop. Make me a sandwich. Boop.
And then, pretty much that's what you're doing. You're just getting in the distance. You start to see this little village that's not that far away. And also, I'm going to hop back over to the other group now.
All right.
Okay,
You guys are at the gate again.
so I just did some research here on Key, and apparently I wasn't calculating the 2 hit properly.
Yeah.
Apparently it's 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus my wisdom modifier.
So you would have knocked him on his ass and almost overkilled him.
Well, it says Key save DC.
Okay.
So
We didn't do the DC saves.
What I'm good at is saves. I'm a paladin.
So that's okay, though. We were still learning.
yeah, so wisdom modifier is +3, proficiency modifier is +2, so that's +5, 8 plus 5. So
And
that's
I'm proficient with saves.
Hey,
Yeah.
no. Okay. Saves are for specific abilities. Like, your attack roll and your save are 2 different things. The save, particular abilities will call for them to make, for your opponent to make a saving throw.
and the only
Now-
3 that I have right now don't have a save applied to them.
Then you don't worry about your saves.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense. Okay, then it was fine a while ago.
I'm assuming it'll add the new
Basically,
ones
your
to the fight.
save is that amount is what they need to beat.
All right. So as I level up, will it automatically update my key entry and my abilities page?
The key. What do you mean by key entry?
Well, key is currently stored under my abilities. I have to click on the little dragon head, and it brings up a menu that says what key is, how it works, and then it lists the 3 abilities that I currently have, which is Flurry of Blows, Patient Defense, and Step of the Wind.
I don't believe it automatically updates now.
So I will have to manually add those in down the road.
Yes.
All right.
As far as numbers go, they are automatically updated.
So, how much time has passed? And yeah, how much time has passed?
You managed to get to. You're almost to the location you need to be.
The boat?
Not the boat, but halfway to the village.
All right, so it's been at least a day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so but key points are back.
Yeah.
So
Cancel
yeah,
my hit point.
Timber got to enjoy listening to me playing the flute for half an hour straight because I was meditating.
And you got to listen to him poison the Empress.
So I was meditating and he was praying. There you go.
So probably very loud. She's just trying to drown out Timble's.
Picture now, Timber is just the god's pet dog. He's a way of praying. He's just bark, 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 bark until they just throw a shoe at him.
I know.
He's like, a blessing from the gods, runs away with the shoe.
Basically. That
Okay.
and Temple doesn't know he has magic yet.
I think I added it to the cart. Is this one? Yeah, that one. Okay. Sorry, ordering food.
Alright. Well, there's not really a whole lot for us to do then, except continue along the way to the town.
Yeah, and since I'm still not getting anything that's seriously relations as a reasonable thing to get at the moment, I'll do one more roll to see if I get anything.
I just realized something.
Nope. Still nothing.
Once we get to the town, it's really just going to be Detective Zim and the 2 Night Watch. Because Timber and Rose both have low intelligence, so we're not that good at investigation.
I can smell stuff.
That's pretty much
yeah.
it. You also
This is
have
well-
your
ooh.
Festian individual, which is not very good at social skills.
Oh yeah, he's with us.
She is.
It's Angel, okay. You guys are gonna have Angel and Angel.
Yeah, you have actually. That's why you
No,
you
you've
make
got
it.
Bob.
Angel and Bob. Bob.
Yeah, don't you know Bob? Bob's been with us forever.
Yeah, don't you know who I am?
Bob the
I
Beer.
can't believe you
Can
forgot Bob.
he annoy
You are
us?
so
Bob the
not
Beer.
intelligent.
Yes, he can.
We have got to get Timber a new mic because I cannot understand anything he's saying.
He's saying it true. Anyways.
I think his helmet visor slipped down again.
That is a great explanation.
He'll just be in the middle of this long, drawn-out speech, and just the visor flops down halfway through, and he keeps on going.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, well, the
How do I
Bob
sound?
seems to be more solidified than he usually is, but he seems to be able to move around more normally. But a little slower than normal.
Am I better now?
Yeah.
So yeah, Temple just talks with his visor down. Temple, lift your visor. Oh, sorry.
And so, yeah, once we get to that town, Rose is just going to be hearing utility for Bob, and Timber's just going to be smelling utility for Bob. He's going to be the detective.
Yep, because they're the only one that's vaguely smart enough to figure out what's going on. Even though they're an animal. Which is fun. Because they have the maybe... I don't even know what is... curious. I bet he has higher... decent. But...
Let me put it this way, Festian.
I know.
Average is about 10. Typically 8 to 10. I got twice that.
Yeah, I know. So you're maybe the social that wins.
He's the smart one.
Well,
I'm very much the smart one.
Well, you have
Charisma
the
is
NPC.
social stuff.
okay.
The
Yeah,
sad
that...
moment when Temple has the highest charisma.
yeah, but
actually,
he's...
Well, he's adorable.
Yeah, but I know the other ones has higher charisma than me, or about the same, I think. But only thing difference is because Shiro's a little smarter.
Yeah, I know who to not talk to.
Well,
And
being a
then,
paladin, Temple needs charisma, so he has charisma.
yeah, and then like I said, the characters that tend to, I'm just looking at them. Sadly, the one that has the social skill for this situation to figure out what's going on is actually the one that isn't the brightest bulb in the group. That's
I love this. I love
and the
this
one
so
that
much.
is the brightest bulb there is also, he has a decent, okay charisma, but he has the intelligence to be able to comprehend if seeing someone's lying to them or not.
So Temple does the talking, and Bob makes sure that they're not lying because Temple believes everything he's told.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, you
It's
know,
the way
that and the fact that Bob can see into their mind.
Just
Yeah.
the three of us will just join up like Power Rangers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Form up Detectivetron.
Yeah, the one
Guys.
and the one that's the non-lethally sedate someone down, so because they don't start attacking you guys or something. Because you never know when the bandits will show up or not.
Let them come.
So you're back at the moment. I think you should be almost there again.
Doing the walk. I'm walking really good.
And I'm gonna do one of these rolls, then I'm gonna skip back over to other ones that are at the other location. Oh. Oh.
Hmm.
Lovely.
Hmm.
What's you guys have an encounter? And you guys might have to roll initiative, but I need to remove the people that are not here.
Did we encounter the bunny village?
No, not you. They just encountered a fight.
Let me update my hit points.
Because you're more likely healed at this point. Because you're gonna hold like rest.
The moment when Roselia did more damage to Temple than anyone else.
So I kind of have a little.
Though, Roselia, I will say, Temple respects you just a tiny bit more than the average heathen. Because you spoke his language. Violence.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I do the little group film thing. It's just going to be some little private stuff that's going on, like
Gotcha.
chat.
Understandable.
Even though mechanically that was just 3 rapid hits,
Okay.
I choose to believe that what actually happened there is that she just pivoted mid-step, palm right into the middle of his chest, and just knocked all the wind out of him.
Where is my thing? Because the reason why I'm moving them over to this, not being a part of the combat over here, in the way of the combat.
Squish the floopy boy.
Where is it? Where is it? Where's those things? NPCs, they're there.
I'm using combustion.
Okay.
Combustion on what?
Once they show up.
Oh, I missed something.
No, I'm
Sorry.
using it on Rosalia.
What?
I thought there were bandits.
Yes. Depends on which books you have open. Do you have the basic player's handbook, Dungeon Master's Guide, and Monster Manual?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
should have them. There's the bandit. I want the bandit.
Bring me the bandits.
There they are. Okay.
Here be bandits.
You see 3 bandits approaching you guys.
What's approaching our characters?
Yeah, approaching
Bandit,
a bandit. 3 of them.
And we were just outside the town or in the middle of the road?
In the middle, on the way getting into the town, but you managed. You kind of have the surprise, actually, kind of. So the one
Are you
that
sure that we surprised them? Because Tempo's a clunky son of a bee.
yeah, because that's why they stopped what they're doing and noticed you guys. That's why I was needed you guys to roll initiatives because Mr. Clanky Boy.
I mean, Tempo has some stealth. He just has a disadvantage. But he wasn't trying to sneak, and he is a loud guy.
Do we have a map for this?
I have to go find it, but every time I look to see if it's there, it's not in there.
I'm fine without a map, especially for such a small little encounter.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm okay
They're about literally about maybe 20 feet from you guys. So it's generally that direction around that stuff. And I need to find a way. How do I move the thing back up to the top?
Well, you see, you need to go click on the thing, and then you click with the thing mouse button. And then you'll find the thing, which is the option in there. And then that thing is what you'll click and get it.
I already have it. It's already on her. He's like, I see a little arrow, and I just went to next round.
Oh, on the combat tracker, there's an itty bitty little circle off to the left of each person.
There is?
Like on the border?
Alright, question. Is Bob currently riding on me?
Yep.
Hey, Tanya.
What?
Stream Raiders is ready.
Yeah, it is. We should do something about that.
I should. Even though you didn't place many troops.
Didn't place, but I placed the most of anybody on the field.
You didn't place many.
I placed all but one.
I don't know what's going on, but how could you, Tanya?
I
Thank
placed
you.
5 units to everybody else's 1 and 1 person that placed 2.
I don't
How
know, Bob
could you,
told me,
Tanya?
How dare you? So how dare you?
Look at those numbers. Look at those numbers. I'm carrying.
I'm not watching it.
You're carrying? Really? I got 17 kills, you got 5.
You're the stream boss? You always get a lot of kills? That's what the stream
No,
boss
I don't.
does? Well, then you must just suck as a stream boss.
Oh.
I see how it is.
Why don't you tell me how you really feel?
How could you upset Bob?
I feel like I should run towards Bandit 5.
Yeah.
And I should kick him.
Yep.
Did we roll initiative yet?
Yeah, we already did.
Oh, sorry. I'll roll initiative.
Now, I need to know, do I still have the double kick as an option?
It doesn't matter. It's a roll bad, as always, on initiative.
Because I know a lot of stuff was in flux about the rabbit race.
Yeah, but you also have a bonus thing.
What bonus thing?
Do you actually have a bonus action you're able to do too?
And I will use that when it comes to the bonus action part, but right now I'm doing my main attack.
Yeah, you should be able to do attack with that ability.
Yeah, see, where's natural weapon kick?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine still says that I have the Okay, kick attacks for 1d4 bludgeoning. Okay, so he did remove the double attack thing.
So it can still knock them prone, though.
Yeah, so I'm going to run straight towards Bandit 5 and kick them.
Yep.
Alright, so... There's my kick.
You hit.
Alright. Alright, and now they need to do a saving throw of 10 plus my strength modifier. Strength modifier is +1, so they have to beat 11 or get knocked prone.
What's the thing they need to go up against? What save?
Save DC 11.
A Constitution?
Strength.
No, they did not.
They did not get knocked prone?
No, they did get browned. They didn't save it.
Alright. Then I'm going to pivot from Bandit 5 to Bandit 7 and use Flurry of Blows on them.
Which they are decently close together.
So that is unarmed strike. Bandit 7. I'm assuming that hits.
Whatever.
I need you to actually say whether it hit or not.
Yeah, it did.
Alright, and that's that. Do I have any movement left, or is that the end of my turn?
If you have movement, you can move.
She moved more likely 20 to get over there, then moved a 5 to get to the other one. So you only have like 5 left to move. Or
15.
wait, no.
I have.
You have 15.
So yeah, I'm going to basically. I just ran through, kicked off of one, punched the other, and continued running past the group until I run out of movement distance.
Yep.
So I'm now 15 feet past them.
Yep. Your turn, since he needs to get back up and he won't be able to get after you. So he just
So that was just a drive-by bunny.
Yep.
How are you doing those unarmed strikes?
What do you mean?
The kick is your action.
Yeah, and he has bonus action unarmed strikes.
Yeah, I use Flurry of Blows to have another extra.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Flurry of Blows is 2 unarmed strikes.
You forgot.
Yeah.
Could have hit that guy one more time.
Well, I already ended my turn though, so
That's fine.
I can finish the second half of it out of action, out of turn. It's up to you. I don't know if the game will accept it.
No.
The game would allow you
shall
to.
see me. Though my battle cry may give me away.
All right then.
Was that an influence?
That is indeed a minor influence.
It's 25. It was higher than the previous 24. So then that ends. Oh, okay.
He's gone.
So yeah, I ran through. 2 of the guys just hit the floor. Bandit 8 is just left there by himself.
This guy is gone. The other one's just on the floor. But he more likely got up and wasn't able to do anything. So now I can do my thing. Well, attempt to do her thing with her ability. Ready to do a thorn whip at this bandit over here. Oh, she actually managed to hit them. And yep, she didn't do anything, and she's good for the time being. It's the Bob's turn.
Hey, Bob, you're up.
Bob is going to...
What is it?
It didn't go through, so get out again. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Wi-Fi was having issues.
Bob's going to use combustion. Now, did they succeed or no?
Yeah, they did. Success.
Alright. Well, then that is it for Bob.
Okay. And then that's...
Alright.
Okay. So you should be like 15-ish feet away from one of them. I guess you'll be... Yeah, you're still close enough for him to go over to you, the 8th bandit. Rosalia.
Oh. Alright, yeah, so if he's coming after us, then...
Yeah, and he's able to hit... Try to hit,
So yeah, I ran past, he's like, what the fuck? You get back here! And then chases after us.
Pretty much. And... da-da-da-da. Oh... Ouch.
Alright, my AC is 17. Did he exceed it?
He got a nat.
Oof.
Oof.
So...
Oh, and a crit?
Yeah, he got critted. But she got critted.
Yeah.
Alright, let me grab the deck. You're supposed to clear the crit. You're not supposed to roll the dice.
Okay.
What type of attack?
It's a slashing.
Off form. You have disadvantage on melee attacks for the next 1d6 rounds. But it would be normal damage instead of double.
Yeah, but this is the critical that was done to them.
The critical was done to Rosalia.
Mm-hmm.
Rosalia has disadvantage on her attacks for 1d6 rounds. But it does normal damage.
You mean the bandit has disadvantage?
No, Rosalia would.
What?
So
the
bandit...
Okay, the bandit rolled a nat 20, right?
Okay, yeah.
The crit effect of that crit is that the target, Rosalia, has disadvantage on attacks for 1d6 rounds.
Okay, for a second there I thought that Bob had done something.
No.
No, he's just reading from a crit
I've got
table.
crit cards.
So the damage is actually doubled from the actual critical hit.
No. It's treated, the damage is the same as a normal attack. Instead, the extra damage is replaced with her having disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, it's a really painful slash across the back. As soon as I run past him, he's like, "You!"
So it's basically just different crit effects where normally a crit effect would just be double damage.
Of course, I guess it's up to the DM where the attack actually landed, but that's my flavor text.
More likely it didn't hit you the back, you got it snagged on the arm.
Either way, it, hurts like hell.
Yep. I guess that's the guy's done. Managed to hit you. Now it's the Timber's turn.
Alright, so we started 20 feet away, and he ran how far away?
He ran it up to where he was able to be next to, so he's about...
15.
That's
So
15.
that means it's 35 feet.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Temple can't reach him.
No,
He can't
no.
reach Bandit 8, but he can reach Bandit 5.
Yep. Who's still over there. He's standing there like... Because he couldn't go any faster to go after the bunny.
Okay, so Temple is going to march up to the downed bandit.
He's not down anymore.
Oh, he's up.
He's just getting back to his feet, yeah.
Okay, so he's getting back up to his feet. Which bandit is this?
5.
Let me look at my abilities real quick. Because Temple has magic now.
And you're saying that Timber know that he has magic?
Temple doesn't know he has magic, but he believes.
Maybe it's a new thing that he discovered that he had, some reason does. Because of the heat of the moment or something.
Temple doesn't question. He just does.
Mhm.
He is going to command the one who stricken his friend, and he is going to say kneel, because he has the spell command, and his GC is 10 plus his charisma, which is plus 3. So GC 13 wisdom save, or he will have to kneel.
Okay. See. Wisdom
And
save?
I'll check off one of my
Oh, this guy's kind of... This guy's shit. Anyway. Okay, I'm good.
So if he fails next turn, Roselia will have advantage and disadvantage, thus regular attack. He will be kneeling prone.
Yep.
And that will be Temple's turn.
Yep.
He's right next to the bandit that's
Oh.
getting back.
Yeah, the one more likely... He more likely didn't make the save.
Okay, so I just looked into Lucky Rabbit's foot, and I could have actually used it on that crit, but too late now. I can, however, burn that point to nullify the disadvantage on the next turn now.
But Roselia probably did see that Temple chose to assist Hall rather than kill the enemy.
Yeah.
So you didn't run up to either, you just used the command at range?
He ran up to one of them, but he did a spell to make the one kneel before you. So he's prone.
There, it's the bandit.
Alright, so Bandit 5 is right in front of Timber, and Bandit 8 just kneeled.
Yep.
Alright.
And I'll hit next.
So you-
Advantage plus disadvantage usually means regular attack.
Yeah, because you don't never very much what he did nullifies against what happened to the person. So you just do a new armor roll. When attacking.
Alright.
The way I'm thinking it. Because he gives...
If I were to attempt Intimidate, would that be considered my action or a bonus action?
Action.
Most DMs treat it as just a free action.
Well, because those abilities that make it a bonus action. Look, just like how rogues can disengage with their bonus action, but for everyone else it's an action.
Right. Well, Lucky Rabbit's Foot allows me a single point of lucky per long rest.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to use that to nullify the disadvantage. Now, what does it mean that I just roll 3 dice? And how exactly does it work with if I have disadvantage on this roll?
Originally,
You
normal.
don't have disadvantage on this roll.
So it just straight up nullifies the disadvantage?
No, you already have this. You already have a regular roll. You don't have to.
Oh, because he's prone. Because he's kneeling.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, so I don't even need to use the luck.
Yeah, I used a spell slot to give you a regular attack.
So you have a regular attack on the fellow.
In that case... Oh, come on.
That didn't help you any.
Okay, then can I use the luck then?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use to spend one of your luck points after you roll the die, but before the outcome is determined. You can choose which of the d20s is used for the attack roll, but check the saving throw.
In other words, you can roll one more time and that's it.
Okay, so yeah, it's generally a it is generally an action to use things like intimidate and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I know this is because I play a conquest paladin. Intimidation's kind of his thing.
This is fair.
And you do get the hit that time. And he's... Well, yeah.
So he slashes me across the back, I just whip around and just deck him across the jaw and knock him out.
Yep, pretty much. Now it's just that one guy over there. And I guess has a timber in front of him. That's kind of intimidating.
Hello, heathen. Are you ready to face judgment?
Oh, yeah. You know what really helps?
Hitting the next.
Yeah, ending my turn really helps. I was like, kidding your wife, everyone's so quiet. All right.
Because
if you're ever playing a D&D and you wonder why everyone went silent, it's usually you.
Oh. Well, who? Around the people that are injured, there's actually... Which one's more injured?
Well, Timbo's right in front of it in Bandit 5, so...
Yeah,
I'd say he's
there's
probably-
like a little adorable little bee just buzzing around them.
Just a moment.
Some funny reason. And then like leaves off and goes buzzes around Roselia, I guess, and finding its own little adorableness, just minding its little bit beesness.
Yeah, you're going in
Sorry,
the
that's
way
my-
for that one.
What?
That was a terrible pun.
I like terrible puns. It's so bad.
I
it's good.
don't like terrible puns.
Hey, he's the one that caused it.
I mean, puns can be very pugnacious sometimes.
I'm a very punny guy.
It's an all-out mutiny.
Anyways,
Mute! That's an idea.
I will take away those powers. You will
But I
be
only
stripped of it
know-
all.
I only use them to poke fun at you.
Uh-huh.
nothing happens there. She has
I have been making sure that you're actually the only person that I ever poke around with that way. If it's a person who's not staff, then I don't do that.
Did it hit?
No, they didn't.
Sorry. Hit. Bad net sometimes.
That also missed. Okay. Now it's the button.
So he's getting back to his seat, takes a couple panic swings, both of them miss wide.
Damn it! I double-clicked by accident.
Did I say seat? Getting back to his feet.
They keep bouncing off the temples almost. And he's just cackling at him.
No, it's an angel missed.
Oh. Temple's still laughing, even if it's Angel.
It's actually Bob's turn because I actually clicked twice somehow.
So yeah, the pin's just kind of flailing against Timber right now.
Your puny heathen weapons have no effect against the Empress's might.
That's why Angel couldn't get a hit in. She didn't want to hit Timber. Guy's bouncing around too much. Bob.
So, why was my turn skipped?
I double-clicked. Only by double-clicked.
Ah.
Means I might need a new mouse already.
Mind
Because I usually have that problem. Well, you can't do what you wanted to do to them.
They succeeded?
Yep.
Okay, off to Timber.
Yep.
Timber withdraws his blade. And he looks menacingly at the bandit.
You didn't have that out already?
Well, he commanded stuff, so I guess he was like pointing.
Okay.
It's Timber we're talking about.
Yeah.
He wants to be dramatic because he's a drama queen. He will draw his blade. And he goes for the Empress as he attacks Bandit 5. And misses. For the Empress, of course. He's just towing with him. And he will end his turn. Chip was too busy. He's too busy monologuing at the enemy to attack him.
And I'm currently 15 feet behind the bandit, right?
You're next to him, actually. Like on the side of him, not behind.
Well, that's the one that I ran past, and then the other one had pursued me, right?
Yeah, but when what's-his-name came over, he turned first to facing the direction, what's-his-name, which is toward the road.
That's why a map would have helped.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna run towards him and make another unarmed strike.
Okay.
What is this guy made of? Why can't we not land a hit on him?
You hit him the first time. I guess he did something.
He's panicking, that's what it is. He's flailing around.
He's literally fighting for his life.
I mean, yeah. Alright, just a moment. Okay, use the attack action and unarmed strike. You can also make an unarmed strike as a bonus attack. Okay, so I do get a second attack.
Yep. There you go.
The first, yeah. Bringing the arm forward doesn't hit him, but when I bring it back and backhand him, that actually connects.
Yep. And down.
Backhanded him so hard it knocked him out.
Congratulations.
As he falls down, you just see Temple still monologuing, and he's like, "You interrupted me!" And he puts his blade away.
My hand hurts.
Well, maybe if you're using a longsword, your wrist wouldn't hurt so much.
Yes, but if I was using a longsword, they wouldn't still be alive to interrogate. I think they're alive. I did feel something break. Oh, it was a tooth.
No, the only out of the two of them, only one of them is maybe still alive, but There might be a while before they wake up.
Actually, I can wake him up right now.
I need to treat him to roughly.
Wait, so two of them are dead. One's unconscious.
Yep.
All right. So the one that's unconscious
is the one that you just knocked out.
Do any of us have any medical skills? Anyone?
Temple does. Temple can heal.
All right. Could you
Are
stay?
you gonna tie him up first before you do
Obviously, tie up and stabilize him.
1 second. I'll get another bandit replacement.
Right. Well, I'm tying them up. Angel, could you get those bodies to the side of the road?
Yeah. She tried, but she's kind of struggling, but she managed to do so.
Dungeon Master?
Yes.
Once we get this guy tied up, Temple has this really cool ability. It's called Lay on Licks.
Oh my god, no.
So, he will use 1 point to give him 1 hit point as he just goes up to the tied up bandit and just gives him this long, sloppy, wet lick up his cheek. And somehow, that by the Empress's magic, he gets 1 hit point back and is now conscious with a slobbery face.
Oh, 1 second. I need to bend it first.
I'm just telling you, once we get there, that's what happens.
Bandit. Even though he's called something else, but I don't know if I can rename him anything. I'm not conscious.
He's just woken up to the sight of a werewolf paladin licking his face.
Yeah, pretty much.
Roselia probably notices Temple has gotten some sort of magical ability because you just witnessed him command a man to kneel.
And then rouse somebody.
And then lick a man back to life.
At this point, nothing Timber does surprises me. If he were to say, I want to take a nap, and then lay on a bed that doesn't exist, I wouldn't be surprised.
The dragon's flying away, and Temple just runs up after them on the sky because he doesn't realize gravity doesn't exist.
Yeah, he just starts running up an invisible staircase.
Yeah. The dragon turns around and just sees Temple running up the staircase. It doesn't make sense. Anything's possible if you believe. And Temple's faith is literally the only thing keeping him alive or whatever. Just his ability just to believe in something so hard.
Local wolves too stupid to die.
So Timber's an orc.
Yeah, basically. A fuzzy orc.
Warhammer version of an orc.
Alright, so if we have a bandit...
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Wild energy.
Anyways.
We believe this rock can fly through space, therefore it does.
Everybody knows red is the fastest color.
Actually, that works with orcs because they're Gellerfields.
But that's what we're talking about.
Oh. Sorry, I'm looking at the Stream Raiders.
Temple just believes something so hard, it just happens.
Anyway, so he's just right there. Just sitting there, kind of disgusted, but completely tied up.
You have been defeated, heathen. Tell us your secrets, or prepare to die.
Timber. Timber.
What?
Dial it back.
Okay, fine. Timber walks back.
Okay, so, well, we've got you here, since we have your attention for a moment. Could you tell us what you know about the town up the road?
Bob's gonna be sniffing at the bandit. Can I eat it now?
Not yet. Depends on whether or not he has good information.
Maybe you can encourage someone to slowly eat his fingers.
Would.
Bob's gonna move around to the back of him and sniff at the fingers. At least I assume his, hands are tied in the back.
Yep.
They're basically crunchy sausages.
A steadfast supporter.
Give me one moment. I'm gonna actually.
You're gonna do.
What would be the equivalent of a willpower save here, or willpower check here?
Power?
What?
Isn't that just saving throw?
Isn't it a will save?
Hey guys,
I'm at a bit of a moral thing here, and I want to let the dice decide.
Generally, when you want to do that, you just pick whatever. I'd probably say just a wisdom check.
Okay, fuck it. Dark side it is.
welcome to the side of Goddess Empress.
So
Actually, look.
Oh, goddess. Got it. Anyways.
I never said she was a forgiving one.
So, I want to know why you were on this road, what you know about the town at the end of this road, and... Oh, no, that's about it, actually.
Or you're gonna have the Martin chew on your fingers.
If I feel like you're lying to me, then he will take one of your fingers. If you hesitate, he will take one of your fingers. If you insult me, he will take one of your fingers. I believe we have an understanding, yes?
Bob's gonna poke his head out from behind the bandit. But what if he doesn't taste good?
I heard they taste
You don't have to swallow.
Then Angel makes a silly comment. He makes a comment. I heard they taste like pork. That's what weird individuals back at home did. Hope Angel's still lying there.
So would this be an intimidation, or are we just gonna say
intimidation
with advantage?
Yes.
You know what the funny thing is? The guy,
It's not an actual nat 20 though.
It's not a nat 20. It's 19 plus 1.
Yeah.
Pretty spooky.
So he tells you that there's just some. Well, they were just honestly just going to come here and loot.
So he's aware of the plague?
Yeah, but the individual that you see in front of you is different than it's different than the normal creature in the area.
What is this creature then? If you just said bandit,
Yeah.
I was assuming human bandit.
No, they're actually something else.
Yeah, what are they?
They appear to be a rodent-like foe. Kind of rat-like, but it's not really a human. I just realized it's a rat.
Rats, you're right. It's rats.
Specifically a Skaven. So,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not good at...
Yeah. Bob, you can take the fingers, but do not swallow. And you might want to wash your mouth out afterwards.
So they might not taste very good. He also has a tail maybe back there too. So after he had a good look at it without his hood on, you can see that he was a rat person. Unlike the other two actually were human. I guess he's just part of their group or something.
So, are there more to your crew, or is it just this 3?
There's 6 others of us, but they haven't got here yet.
So they're on their way, and they're on the way to loot the town?
Yeah, but I don't know why the humans want to go in there. They'll just get the disease. I'm immune to it.
So, yeah, Skaven are immune to pretty much everything.
Well, I just came along because I heard they had really fine shinies in there.
It's free real estate.
That's what he's thinking, pretty much. Well, it's if you want to see if he's lying or not. That's up to you.
That would probably be an insight check.
Yeah, I will make an insight check on whether he's lying about how many people are in his group.
Because Skavens usually have more, but he was with humans some funny reason. So it might be true, but you don't know. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he's with humans is the only reason why I'm asking. If it was 2 other Skavens, where there's 3, there's 30.
Yeah, like you see, he was actually being honest. It's kind of an obvious thing because he seems to give the signs that he's being honest because he looks scared.
He's terrified.
Of the bunny, which is funny.
That's a funny bunny.
Yes, the bunny can kick your ass.
Also, I just realized that, she's saying all this while still bleeding.
Step on her arm a little bit. So she does look kind of scary looking. She just whooped your guys' asses, and then I realized someone else might need to clean out his mouth also, because he did lick the Skaven.
It's fine, I'm a paladin.
As much as I would like to send him back to the others and tell them the town is defended now, I get the feeling that if a Skaven comes back and the 2 humans are missing, they'll just assume that the Skaven killed the humans.
Mm-hmm. And they more likely might kill him.
Well, damn, looks like you don't have a path to go back to, does it?
Nope. They kind of bully me anyways.
Thief!
Well, it's not like I'm easy. If you want to kill me, that's up to you guys. I can't do anything.
Well, you want shinies, and in all fairness, town does have a lot of shinies.
And they tend to be jerks to human or anybody that actually isn't what they are.
Oh, humans are absolute dicks to rabbits. Don't make any mistake about that.
Not only the ones I know that are not, but sadly my brethren over in the southern area tend to be not very nice to the southern humans, so they're mean peace in general.
Well, I'll make you this offer. In a period of time, I'm not going to tell you how much time, that town will be getting reinforcements. A full contingent. No hope for bandits to loot the town after that. In the meantime, it will be defended by people like us. You've already seen what you can do.
All I want is maybe 10 gold pieces so I can go back to where I came from.
Okay, his accent has jumped around from...
I'm trying not to notice. I'm seriously
Canadian to Indian to all sorts of different things. I think there's a little bit of Russian in there.
Hi. I'm not really good at doing accents, I'm sorry.
All I need is just 10 gold Chinese. Go back to your home place.
Yep, pretty much.
That sounds Irish.
Oh my god.
Actually, it really did sound Irish.
I don't know. Unless you can make a better scathing voice, Razo.
I can. I'm tired.
I would like to propose something. Bob, Timber, Angel, see if you're on board with it. We can always use an extra set of eyes and let him take whatever he can carry on his back and leave afterwards.
Are you sure you can actually trust him? No, never mind. He's horrified of you. Never mind.
It's Skaven. You can never trust them, quote unquote, but their loyalty can be bought in the short term.
As they usually if you can give them the goodies they want in return of doing good behavior, usually they. I think I know what region he is. He's also he's known as a jungle Skaven. That's where he's from.
Okay.
Well,
Clan Pestilence.
if
Great.
he does backstab us, we can backstab him all.
Okay, here's my offer. I'm not asking you to raise your blade for us, but that doesn't mean you can't raise your voice. You can be an extra set of eyes, And if anyone comes to attack the town, and you notice it, you come and let us know.
He actually agrees on that. Because the only thing he wants is the 10 gold pieces so he can leave.
There's a marketplace. It's largely picked over, not entirely, but there's still coins to be found laying around. So long as you keep your ears up, you're welcome to look around there for anything shiny you can find, and you're welcome to walk away with it after the regiment shows up.
I just need one. Just need one 10 gold pieces. Just 10 gold pieces.
And if you can find 10 gold lying around, you're welcome to keep it. Just make sure to keep your ears up the whole time.
I really need to find a way to get special bandits for the special species bandits out of character.
And you've seen how fast I move.
Mm-hmm.
If you run, I will catch up.
Yeah, he more likely to have a deal with him.
Alright, you can cut the rope then.
Who's gonna do that?
Well, Bob's already in position. Rope, not finger.
I'm not eating that.
You don't have to eat it, just bite it. Or undo the knot, one or the other.
Blah.
I'll bite one of his fingers.
That way we wanted.
Oh, here you go.
What?
Right, so I'm assuming that we're untying him then?
Are we? Are you guys gonna do that or not?
They're not doing it, I'm doing it.
I just need to grab
Fable
something.
withdraws his sword. He rises it and cuts the rope.
I'm trying to grab mine. Change this to a yellow.
Should roll an intimidate on that. Just this giant looming wolf brings up this broadsword and just wah right down on top of it. It's like, oh, he cut the rope, so not me. Okay.
Maybe
It looks like he's just gonna go decapitate him, but he just goes and cuts it.
Pretty much. I guess you're done with that for the time being. I guess.
Now with that sort of timber, this cut really hurts. Could you do something about it?
Timbo looks at the wound. How many hit points did you lose?
I lost 4.
Bob's gonna jump in and take care of it.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Fine.
Well, this does give Bob a chance to do something, actually.
Oh yeah,
No.
I mean, if you really insist.
Go ahead.
I mean, it's
Too
it's
late.
my lay on hands. Your
She asked you.
not so far.
It's okay.
Timbo licks it, and magically it heals from fall wounds.
So yeah, the wound just instantly is scabbed over.
Yep.
If you only
How that happened? You have no idea.
Yeah.
Timbo's some sort of magical doggo.
The goodest boy.
And I guess you guys were going around your things, but my brain wants to stop computing.
Well, then the last thing I guess for us for now would be loot the bodies.
Yep.
Anything about it?
Not really, other than dying gold, maybe a couple of rusty daggers and...
So nothing even worth taking.
Yeah, not really. Other than the weapons.
Alright, well, I would say that would be the sum total of Rose, Bob, and Timber's adventures. Then it'd just be on to Shiro and Max.
Mm-hmm. I can't do Max because Max seems to have vanished on me. Oh, Shiro.
I'm here.
Yeah, I know. Who? Max
Here.
just appeared.
Yeah.
Because I think he passed out on us.
The montage of Shiro just eating.
What? No, that's not what I'm doing.
Maybe
I'm not all about eating.
he's just having confusing moments while he's getting magical treats in his mouth.
I'm just like, I just dumb about it. I just get random mouth filled. Like, what?
Of deliciousness. What's wrong with that? It's... like I said,
Shiro's gonna get so fat.
I'm not gonna get fat. I'm not
Yes, it-
eating all of
You
this.
want to bet?
yeah, but I guess I'm done for time being because my head is hurting and that's why.
And Max has vanished.
Yep. And
All
someone would love
right.
to. And someone should get some sleep.
Yeah, go get some sleep.
You chill.
No.
The one.
All
Bob
right,
needs to get
everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us for Serpent's Fable Dungeons and Dragons. I will be back, definitely tomorrow. The rest of tonight is up in the air.
I was about to slap you. No, we're not getting back on tonight.
I might be back later. We'll see. But for sure, you'll see me tomorrow with some space engineers. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of all of you that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, all those good things there on the website, as well as down in the description below. Thank you again so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye! Ha-ha!